Let's see who's gonna come in. I gotta be quiet. I don't want to wake anybody up, which sucks because I want to just be. I'll probably end up waking people up. Whatever. All right, I'm gonna pull some cards. I'm hoping Ryan comes in tonight because I need to thank Ryan. Oh, there's a ladybug. There's a little ladybug. I kind of want like at least one person to like come in before I start reading these cards. It's okay though. I should just start reading them. If anybody's interested in watching the reading, they could just rewind, right? Ooh, okay. I just felt something come in. All right, so we've got the Seven of Cups on the bottom. There's there's like all these different desires, but one of them somebody's feeling extremely passionate about. I keep getting this like weird like whoop feeling on top of my head. Uh it's like there's a dream or a fantasy that somebody has that they like long for it. I don't even want to use the word like they lust for it. They deeply desire it, but they're feeling overwhelmed. I don't know. I'll pull clarifiers on the Ten of Swords to see what that's about. But we also have the Six of Cups. I feel like for some people, I feel like this is connected to somebody else, but for very few, I feel like this is just about your own personal past. But for others, I feel like it's your past and someone else's past. Hi, Monk Man. How are you? Did I read that right? Ooh, ooh. I I said somebody's got like these like dreams, these desires, but there's one that they're really passionate about. And then we got the Ace of Cups underneath. It's like they like hold it near and dear to their heart, but they're overwhelmed. They're overwhelmed. Um, that's why I was saying I feel like for most people that would be watching this is connected to somebody else. And then underneath the Ace of Cups, we have the Six of Wands. That's victory, recognition, a fucking win, you know. So there's something that somebody's pretty much dreaming about, something that they strongly desire. It's like there's all these other options, but they don't want the other options. The only option they want is this one thing. But within that one thing, there's a whole, I want to say like a whole fantasy of things that's wanted with this one, which is probably why this energy is very overwhelming for this person. And we've got strengths. I just heard they need the power to go. They need the strength to go after it. It's little ladybugs right here. I don't know if a ladybug is significant to anybody watching. All right, let's clarify the Ten of Swords and see what's so overwhelming. I feel like it has stuff to do with the past. It could be a past connection with someone else, um, or it could be like the overwhelming part could be a past connection with someone else, or it could be something in the past within the connection between you and someone else. I kind of just made that confusing. Um, if this is someone outside of you, they're possibly overwhelmed by someone that's not you from the past, but you trigger that to come up, you know? Um, like if we're talking about relationships, like say we're talking about romantic relationships, if you have been really hurt by someone before and then you meet someone else and then you find yourself strongly fucking desiring them, but your past still haunts you of how you've been hurt, like it can become extremely overwhelming. All right. Let's finish. All right. Let's finish clarifying this Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Wands. It's overwhelming to think of where things could go because of something from the past. Now, if it's something from the past with you that overwhelms them, or if this is you that's overwhelmed, something from the past with someone else is overwhelming you. Um, I feel like if it's like a third party, even if it's not a person, it could just be like a certain belief system that is like a third party. That belief system comes from the past, from their childhood. I don't know what else I want to say about that at the moment. Let me just get back to over to the Ten of Swords. Oh man, my energy's been feeling off lately because everything that went on around Valentine's Day. But I'm trying to get back into it, guys. I'm doing my best. Doing my best. All right, so the Three of Wands, yeah, it's like this overwhelming thought of like where things are going. Not where they could go. It's overwhelming like where they're going. Overwhelming where they could go. What could it be? Where is it right now? What is it right now? I feel like both is overwhelming for this person. Um, it's like the present moment of where things are going is overwhelming. But that's because they feel so fucking much. They feel so much and they think too fucking much. You wanna know how I know they think too fucking much? Because of the Ten of Swords and also this Eight of Swords. Trapped in the mind. Trapped in the mind, trapped in their own illusion. Because we have the Magician here, but this doesn't feel like a positive manifesting energy. It's almost like they're manifesting this overwhelming feeling within themselves by being caught up in their head, by being caught up in their thoughts. I just heard paranoia. Paranoia. Um, and that paranoia stems from that third party that I was talking about. And like I said, it doesn't necessarily mean like a third person, um, a third person in the present. It could be a third person from the past, or it could just be a certain mindset. Um, Aspects of our personality are like a entity within themselves. Like we have so many different aspects to our personality, and each individual aspect is like their own individual person. um, each individual aspect has different reactions to different stimuli. Um, hmm. All right, let me pull on the strength card. On the strength card, I was gonna say like I feel like I'm gonna pull out the lovers or something. I didn't pull out the lovers, but I did pull out a lover. This guy's a lover, not a fighter. Oh man. Ooh, and the Queen of Swords. We've got the Four of Wands at the bottom. See, I told you, strength. This person like longs for this, and I hate using the word lust. That's why I think longing is probably a better word, but they deeply desire something that it's like there's something that they're feeling, and it's almost like how do I explain that? It's like two energies come together and it activates something. It activates this energy. But I just heard unexpected. Unexpected. Somebody was not expecting to feel this. So now there's this Queen of Swords energy. It's, see, there's the cup. It's locked away. Um, they they've tried to put away their feelings and just think logically about it, but that's not. That's what gets them here. You know, there's times when we do have to, listen to our mind, listen to our thoughts, but most times in life we have to go with what our heart is feeling. We have to go with our heart. We have to lead with our heart. We have to lead with love. Four of Wands is about union. It's about coming together. It's about going down a path with someone else, some kind of journey together. Together. Mm. I just heard didn't see this coming. They didn't see this coming. You know what? It's almost like they've tried to not think about it. They put the feelings away and tried to not think about it, but then they couldn't help but think about it. I'm just really being drawn to the eyes right now. I mean, and she's half human, half lion. So it's two different eyes. Oh, okay. They have two different perspectives. They have two different perspectives. It's like there's the perspective from the past that leads them to end up in this energy and this energy. Um, but then something else is like I said, like two energies come together and it activates something. You and this person, or this person and you coming together, activates something, because this could be about you. You could be the other person. Um, it activates something that you didn't see coming, or they didn't see coming. They didn't know they could feel this. Ooh, and they've been keeping it. I I'm feeling drawn to the envelope. I'm definitely full on getting that secret admirer energy. It's like they don't, or they haven't expressed this yet, what they're feeling, because they keep talking themselves out of it. They keep talking themselves out of it. All right, let me pull in this Six of Cups, and then I'm gonna check out the chat. Ooh, the Eight of Cups. Not the Eight of Cups. Why did I say Eight of Cups? The Five of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Ooh, and we got the Nine of Swords. Well, you know what? I think I said Eight of Cups for a reason, because it's like the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups, they're dwelling on the past. They're not realizing that there's. Let me zoom in. Can I zoom this in? Is it too blurry? But this cup back here, it has like rainbow in there. The other cups are like empty and just like, eh. But they have this energy right next to them. It's like the past and the future. The Six of Cups represents the past and the future, or the past and the present. So it's like it's something that how in life when you think like, oh, like I would never do that, or I would never feel that, and then something happens in life where it's like the universe is like, you're fucking wrong and I'm going to show you. And then suddenly you're doing something you thought you wouldn't, or you're feeling something you thought you wouldn't. That's what this is. And there's a lot of anxiety about it. I mean, we've got the Eight of Swords, a mental prison. We've got the Ten of Swords, feeling just fucking overwhelmed, just can't fucking think anymore. I just are like just burdened by it. Burdened by it. You know, it's like you make them feel good, but it's burdensome to them. That's I mean, that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes, guys. I don't know. Ooh, yeah. Why are they having so much anxiety? Because they want a new beginning. They want a fresh start. And like I was saying when I first pulled the cards, they're very passionate about. They like strongly desire it. Two of Wands. They're planning. They're planning. Yeah, they're planning on speaking up. We got the Ace of Swords, but then under that we also have the Ace of Pentacles. So it's like they're not just thinking about speaking up. They want to actually speak up, actually clarify things. The Ten of Pentacles, I'm just all I keep hearing in my head over and over and over again is family. Hmm. Like home. You know, not family that makes you feel like shit. Family that makes you feel safe, makes you feel like home. Like you could be out in the fucking cold, but if you have one of your family members or a loved one that just makes you feel safe, it's like we could die tonight, but as long we're together, so it's cool. Hold on. Let's let's try and get you. You don't want to. Okay, here we go. We've got little ladybug. Oh, and look, we picked up the Eight of Swords. How do you like them apples? You know, I feel like they're gonna come out of the Eight of Swords. We've got a fucking ladybug. Ladybugs are good luck. And she's crawling all over the Eight of Swords. All right, I want to put the card down, but I don't want to squish you. Get off. Oh, thank you. They flew away. How lovely. All right, now I'm gonna put these cards away. And I see that Ryan's here, and I wanna say thank you, Ryan. I really appreciate what you did today. I like I like cried about it and everything. I was like, do I send this back? Is it okay to like keep this? Like, oh, real ladybug. Yeah, it was a real ladybug. Yeah, I know. I hope we see Catherine tonight. I know she had pneumonia. I'm hoping she's feeling better. All right. I am a small YouTube creator and I like what you're doing. I hope you make it to the big time. Oh, thank you. If you're still here, Monk Man. Um, oh yeah, I want to try to remember to check out your channel. You said you're a creator, but I'm like so ADD, dude. Like by the time I'm done talking here, I might forget. So like, I do want to check out your channel. If you feel like emailing me and reminding me that I want to do that. Um, hey Maria. Hey Daniel. Hi Katie, how are you? Oh, you're now 11? Wait, I thought you were already 11. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, I thought you were already 11. Or were you saying 11 before because you were close enough to it? My life sucks. What does it say about that? Um, well, what sucks about your life? You know, life's what we make it. You know, things happen to us. There's things that are out of our control. Um, but there's a lot that's in our control. In our control. I can't even talk good today, guys. I'm sorry. Hmm, whatever. Hello everybody. Good evening. Hi, the new guy. How are you? Can you get me one, please, for what? Pull a card for you, Eleanor? Are you still here? What's a magician? Please tell me. Um, I don't know if what I had said when I was reading the cards ended up clarifying that for you. Um, it's me. Do you remember me? I always remember you, Katie. You ask every time. I know who you are, my love. Um, yeah, in English, please. And they were like, no. Hi, Sam. How are you? Happy Thursday. Hope all is well. I hope all is well with you. She gotta tell the truth, no lying. Rugger is Ryan. Yes, he is. Yeah, it's Ryan. How you been, dude? Jay, did you see the ice hockey USA versus Canada? Three fights kicked off. It was a great game. No, I didn't. Sounds about right. How are you, Jay? Um, I got intoxicated last night, Jay. Oh man. I was like sitting like in my booth at this place while these old people were singing songs, and then I was just singing along with them at my table. They're probably like, "This, why is this girl singing? This is my song." Um, no problem. You didn't used to see. Yeah, I did. Well, you know why I cried, Ryan? One, because I appreciate it. Like and it was random, and I haven't done a reading for you or a healing. You just sent me money out of nowhere. It caught me off guard, and also for me, I really struggle with when people do things for me. I feel like I then owe them something, like it's gonna be held over my head. That stems a lot from my mother, because everything with her was always like transactional. It's like, all right, will you do this for me and I'll do this for you? It's or I'll do this for you if you do this for me. You should, like, so it's just like, and then she'll like throw it in your face after, you know? So then it's just like, I'd rather you just not fucking do anything for me. Not you, Ryan, her. I don't fucking need anyone. Um, um, yeah, so I'm, you said have a smoke on you, but what's interesting, Ryan, is I don't know if you like tuned into like that. I needed the money because I recently reached out to a friend of mine about womb healing. I don't know if you guys have ever heard about that. It's not just for women, it's for men too. I mean, you guys came from a womb, and the feelings and emotions are carried in the womb area. You don't have to have a uterus. It's an energetic thing. Um, but I reached out to a friend of mine about womb healing, but she only offers packages. She's like, just doing it once isn't enough. It's kind of like um, you release a lot of emotional baggage and emotional trauma, and all other kinds of things. So she's like, it's a lot, you can't just have like one session and just trying to release like a lifetime of fucking trauma. So she's like, I only offer packages. So the smallest package I have is three for 450. And I was like, all right, I've got the amount in my head. I'm gonna, over the next month, like put a little side here and there until I have enough money to do this healing. And she's like, all right, just let me know whenever. And then you sent me all that money today, Ryan. And I'm like, shit, I'm like halfway there. I'm halfway there. Um, and I feel like it's perfect timing, especially everything that just happened with my sister. Um, I feel like that really opened up a lot of things for me. Healing work it doesn't ever fucking end. Once you heal one fucking thing, there's a there's a whole fucking like Pandora's box filled of shit. There's just like an endless stream of fuckery that you can pull out and heal. Um, but when we experience things like I did with my sister, and it was extremely triggering for me, it's actually a good thing. As much as it like hurt and was frustrating, sometimes we need things to trigger us to see what it is that we should be working on next. Um, and I feel like trauma and programming from my childhood with my family. Um, there needs to be a lot of hardcore energy work done to release a lot of it, and I'm down to do the work, and it's going to be extremely fucking uncomfortable. Um, but I I like to head towards my fucking pain and be like, what is this? How did it get here? And then on my journey, I can come on here and share with you guys my experiences, and maybe it can help you guys. I hope it does in some form. Um, what did Ryan sent me a good amount of money today. Is it unfrozen? It said it was reviewing it for 24 hours. I think it's because it did come out of the country. That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, the most I got like through PayPal was for a reading, and it was $55. So, but I really think it's because it came out of the country. I don't think it's because it was a larger amount. So I'll let you know tomorrow. It should be unfrozen tomorrow. But then they're like, oh, well, is this a business thing? It's like, I didn't even trade a service for this. So, like, no, this is a gift from a friend. They're like, well, tell us about your business. It's like, okay, but this wasn't a business transaction. But we'll see tomorrow. I'll keep you updated, Ryan. Oh, you're well, Jay. Good. No, he didn't send $1,000. Jesus Christ. I'd probably be in the hospital right now from a heart attack. I just like shit my pants a little bit with with the money he sent. Uh, no, I'm not Elon Musk, Jay. uh, I'm a really shit Bill Gates. Oh, Ryan. Vern, hey, how are you? Let's do a reading. So it was 50. No, it was more than 50. Um, that's up to Ryan if he wants to share how much money he sent me. You want me to do a reading for you, Ryan? A reading for the Ryan? You know what? I'll use the deck that has the ladybug on it. Well, first I need the ladybug to get off it so I don't kill it trying to shuffle the cards. Come on, little lady. You gonna go away? Here. Watch her fly at my face. Scare me and I'll look like an idiot. Come on, little lady. Would you get off the freaking cards? Eh. Come on. I'm trying not to hurt you. I'm being so gentle. I'm being so gentle. I love you. She just keeps running around the edges of the cards away from me trying to slide her off. Come on, you. Okay. Oh. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I put her on her back. And ladybugs don't like that. Oh, there you go. There you go, darling. So they say. Alrighty. Alrighty. Yeah. Back from Spain. Yeah. All right. Ryan. 3 of Cups. Cheers. Oh, but then we have the 5 of Cups. Oh, so it was like cheers, but then the cups ended up spilling. That's a waste of alcohol. Oh, 'cause like I felt like there was alcohol in these cups when I said cheers. And then they're all spilled on the ground. But I'm being drawn to the fact that what's spilled on the ground is red and green. Red is the root chakra. I feel like it has something to do with security. And then green is the heart chakra, security in a relationship. I just heard loss of security in a relationship. Um, ooh, and the sun. And the sun. I almost feel like that sun is reversed though. It's like on one hand, like this the sun reminds me of you, Ryan, because you're always so joyful. Um, but I feel like it's like worn as a mask. Not that you don't feel happy on the inside too, but I feel like it's I just I was gonna say I feel like it's more reversed, but as I looked at it reversed, I heard the words like the sun goes down. Do you feel worse at nighttime about things that didn't work out? And then we have the Page of Pentacles at the bottom. Page of Pentacles with the Eight of Cups at the bottom. Learning how to release it and let it go. But not just learning how to like let it go and leave it behind. Also, I don't know why I want to say like intrigued to move on. I don't know why I want to word it like that. And ants was cool. I always think of the manly ladybug from the movie Bugs Life. Oh yeah, maybe it's not a lady. Maybe it's wait, do you guys use the word bloke? No, isn't that Australia? Bloke. Blokes and Sheilas. Or do they call them Joeys? No, are just baby kangaroos Joeys? I don't know. It doesn't really matter, does it? Yeah, Rugged, that's a funny movie. I like that caterpillar. I'm looking for my son. Can you tell me if I'm going to find him? Um, I can pull some cards on that in a minute. If you're still gonna be here, Eric. And ants was cool. Yeah, ants. LOL. Um, I'm gonna pull on the sun first. I'm curious about that energy. The King of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. Two of Cups. Yeah, didn't I say something about security? Security. Did I say loss of security in relationships? Because like we have Two of Cups, which is a connection. But then we also have the Four of Swords, which is like resting and healing. And the King of Pentacles is about being grounded, being stable and secure. It's like what's different about daytime and nighttime for you, Ryan? Because like I asked, like, oh, is it things that bother you? Do they bother you more at night, or is this that you're resting and grounding yourself at night, and it's during the day these things pop up and bother you? Yeah, I think too much and worry a lot about the future. Don't we all? It literally like drained my youth. Years just passed by while I was busy worrying. That happened to you guys too. All right, let's pull on the Five of Cups. The King of Wands and the Page of Cups. Oh, Ryan, you want to be loved, but you're just left hanging. We got the Hanged Man at the bottom, and when I looked at him, that's what popped in my head, just left hanging. And like as I'm looking at this page and he's looking at the fish, it's like he's looking at the fish like, what's going on here? It's fickle. I feel like connections, for you end up fickle, but I don't feel like it's like on your end. I feel like it's the people that you connect with. They're just kind of, they're like a fish. They just keep getting away. You gotta get the chains, Ryan. Have you not been carrying your chains around with you, being prepared? Oh. And I'm just getting off this King of Wands that like you want change. You want change. It's like the King of Pentacles, he he's like the energy of need. Like he has everything he needs. You know, he if it's something like he desires and he wants, like yeah, he can have it, but he, you know, as long as he has everything he needs, he feels secure. This guy does not feel secure, even if he has what he needs, because he wants what he wants. Hmm. Hmm. Something about your wants and needs. Something about your wants and needs. I don't know. Let's pull on the Three of Cups and we'll see. I think a lot of times we mistake what we want for what we need. You know, like you might meet someone and you feel attracted to them and you could mistake I don't mean need like in a codependent way. Like I feel like a lot of the times the people that you want to connect with aren't the people that you need to connect with. Like, would you agree when I say that you possibly um connect with more toxic energies, and it's not like you see them and you're like, they're toxic, I want to go after them. I don't think you realize they're toxic until it's too late. Like, it just made me think of when you first started coming on the live streams and you said you had a date, and then the next time you came on, you were telling us about the date, and that chick sounded toxic as fuck, bro. Like, it's like we're on like our first date. You're coming to my house talking about wanting to move in, getting drunk, stepping on my poor dog. Oh my God, wait, what's your dog's name again? Is it Ava? Eva? Fuck, I know your dog's name. Your poor dog. Fucking bitch stepped on your poor baby. Yeah, guilt about past mistakes. Hmm. All right, let me pull on this Three of Cups. I want to be a father and maybe a grandfather one day. Oh yeah, that was a bloody nightmare. Yeah, Ella, Ella, that's what it is. I knew it began with an E. What was I saying, Ava or Eva? And then when I said Eva, it was like, that doesn't feel right, but I felt like it was more of a E name. Ella. Ella, that bitch stepped on Ella. All right, Three of Cups, Three of Cups, Three of Cups. Ooh, Seven of Cups with the Three of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. Is there always drinking involved when you're trying to connect with people, Ryan? Because I feel like that's like a like if you want to connect with new people um that aren't toxic, like Is there a chance you can meet somebody out while you're drinking that's not toxic? Yeah, it's possible. Um, but chances are you're going to meet someone that's toxic. You know, or even if you don't meet someone out drinking, if you meet someone and you guys want to go out and the first place you're going to go is somewhere where you're going to drink together, stop doing that. Um, no, but I drink too much. Yeah, well maybe that's it, you know? Um, when you're connecting with people, if you want like a real like connection with people, I would recommend not meeting people while you've been drinking. It's like, yeah, you're fun and you're funny and you're awesome and stuff, whether you're drinking, not drinking. Um, but when we're drinking, when we're under the influence, we're more likely to give people an impression of us that's not who we really are, you know? Vern and I are the same. I drink too much also. I've been drinking too much lately too, guys. It's okay. It happens sometimes. It happens sometimes. Um, because remember I was saying I feel like there's alcohol in these cups. Like when you're when you're connecting with people, I feel like there's alcohol in these cups, and even if it's just your cup that has alcohol in it, it it makes things unclear. It creates illusion, so you can't really understand, and then you end up hurt, and you're I don't feel like you really fully understand why it had to end up like that. Um, hmm, hmm, hmm. So it's like kind of just like, weighing your options, but then there's also like impulse. Hmm. I feel like when you're drinking, you make impulsive decisions, and that's probably what leads to the guilt. The guilt. I feel like yeah, part of it is, yeah, you may do things that you feel guilty for after, but I feel like the other aspect of it is that it is the other person because you're also attracting in someone that's not healthy. Um, even if they seem like it, I feel like I need to add that in. Even if they seem like they're in a better place than you are, if you're around them long enough and then their mask falls, and then you get to see. You get to see the toxicity. I like rhyming sometimes, guys. I've got a confession. I'm having a drink now. I'm sober, Dad. Oh, you're sober, Eric? And yes, I feel guilty about it now. I'm also having a drink right now. Well, enjoy your drinks, guys. Enjoy your drinks. Oh, man. Yeah, I gotta take a break from the drinks. Ooh, I had an egg clearing recently, guys. An egg clearing. Some of you have probably heard me describe it before. It's like an actual egg, like when you would make breakfast with. And they take the egg and they like pull energy out of you and it goes into the egg, but it's like negative energy, low frequency energy. So and they can crack the egg in a cup after, and then the egg kind of like moves around and will make shapes and stuff. So then they read the egg. There was like a whole fucking zoo of fucking bullshit in the egg for me this time. I was like, oh, that's not surprising. That's not surprising. Ooh, yeah, and you know what's interesting? When I went to go see the chick, she knows situationship dude, and she was just like, I feel like he's thinking about you because his energy is all around you. It was like, go away. Go away. She doesn't think he's doing good. But I'm just like, you know what? Like, he shit all over our friendship. Is like, you know, people might think that like I was like bitter and talking shit because he didn't want to be in a relationship with me. I don't give a fuck if you don't want to be in a relationship with me, buddy. Like, yes, did it hurt because I had feelings for you, but I became angry and bitter when he treated me like I was nothing and then tried to accuse me of things I didn't do to try to deflect what he was doing wrong. That's what made me angry and bitter. Like, we could have gone back to being just friends and, you know, uh I don't know. Some people's egos though. Um, you know, they have egos and then they trigger your ego and then you feel angry and bitter. It's like, dude, you wanted to be with that chick, you could have, like, without fucking shitting on me. I would have been like, good, I want you to be happy. Like, did I want you with me? Yeah, but if you're not into, I don't want someone trying to be around me when they don't want to be around me. That doesn't make me happy. If it makes someone to happier to be somewhere else, that makes me happy. Um, yes, that's interesting. I got so many egg jokes, but I won't. You never fancied going running with the bulls in Spain or start kickboxing in Thailand, Lynn? No. No, Ryan. Um, yeah, one of the egg clearings that I got after she cracked it in the cup after, because she puts water in it and then she cracks the egg into the water. And at the top of the water, um, a perfectly shaped heart formed with a J. But around the time I was connecting with Jesus a lot. So it could have been about Jesus. My crush's name begins with a J. Could have been about him. Um, I was like trying to reconcile some fights with my mom around the time. Her name begins with a J. Could have been had to do with her, or it could have just the heart could have been about all of them. I wish I had taken a picture of it because it was a perfectly shaped heart. I was like, wow, that's so cool. That's our J. LOL. Oh wait, Eric, did you want me to pull some cards for you? What did you want me to pull cards on again? Jay, you still here? No, I don't want to use that deck. I want to use... I was going to grab the small Light Seers deck, but for some reason I'm pulled to the large Light Seers deck. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, I guess we're stopping there. Page of Swords, the Devil, and the Three of Cups. My son, Eric Jr., I really appreciate it. What's going on with him? Because we've got Judgment at the bottom of the deck, and at the center of the reading, we have the Devil. The Devil can represent many things, but I'm just feeling like an attachment coming off this card. Hmm. What's under Judgment? The Page of Wands. How old is your son? His mother got him taken away. Oh, like, did his mom have custody and, like, child services took your son? And they took my rights away. Oh, why'd they take your rights away? Dude, they fucking took one of my niece's kids over marijuana. Over marijuana. Um, from her and the father. Now, you know, she has a brain injury, so she struggles like a lot, and she smoked pot while she was pregnant. Not the smartest thing to do. Um, but they took her kid over marijuana. The father, yeah, was smoking too, but he was old enough to be smoking it, and it's legal where we're well, it was medically legal at the time where we're from. It's now recreationally legal. Um, and it's just kind of like, okay, you guys aren't going to give this baby back. I can understand being mad at the mother for smoking while she was pregnant, but like, there's a father. You're not going to give it to the father because he smoked, he wasn't pregnant. But I don't drink, I don't smoke. I just wanted to be a father. Yes, they took my rights away. Yeah, but what was their reason for taking your rights? I mean, if you don't want to share, that's fine. Um, so you want to know if you're going to see your son again, right? He's 28. Wait, your son's 28? How can they wait? They can't take your son away if he's 28. If he's 28, can't he choose to see you if he wants to? They didn't tell me. I don't know, I'm confused. Oh wait, like did they take him away when he was a kid and then he grew up without you and now he's like an adult and you're like I want to see my son. Oh, they didn't tell. Yeah, they didn't. So they didn't they're trying to find him. Hmm. He has autism. Yes. Oh. So you have no clue where he is at all or hmm about to hmm. Judgment, Page of Wands. See, Page of Wands is, and then underneath that is the Eight of Wands. So there's like forward movement with some kind of journey, but you know that could be you, like setting out like on this journey. Like I'm gonna go find my son. It's not fair. I can't take it anymore. That's like I'm being drawn to like the hand and how it's like a person on a string. It's kind of like a it's kind of like the something's pulling your strings. Um, I'm gonna pull clarifiers in a second, but I feel like there's like something that I want to say here. I just can't quite formulate the words. Hey Eddie B, how are you? Fort Wayne, Indiana, USA. I went there and looked and looked. Hmm. Yeah, I mean this is the Explorer page. So yeah, going and looking, trying to find something. All right, back to this devil card. Oh, okay. You know how I was saying it's like something's pulling your strings, but this devil is like pulling the strings of fear, of fear. All right. But we do have the Three of Cups over here. like I was just reading for Ryan and I was getting like drinking with Ryan, but I'm not getting drinking off this card. I'm getting enjoying connection off this card. But I want to clarify because it's like, is this you guys coming together and enjoying connecting? Like celebrating coming together, and or I don't know, we have to see the energy that's going to be around it. Hold on, I'm going to pull on the Three of Cups first. The Queen of Wands crossing the Three of Cups. With the Queen of Wands, I feel like there's that inspiration, to reconnect. But we have the Two of Swords. It's like I don't know. I don't know. This is happiness, emotionally fulfilled, joy, connection. Um when you read tarot cards, it's only going to read so far ahead. I'm not sure anything's going to turn up for you anytime soon, but I don't want to say to lose hope. I don't feel like hope is lost. I don't feel like hope is lost. All right, I'm going to clarify the Devil and the Page of Swords and see if we can get more information from them. My health is not good. I just want him to know I love him and I miss him. The Five of... what's interesting about, like, the Five of Swords? This guy has the same energy as this. See how the head's in the hands, and over here he's got his hand on his head, like... You feel defeated. You do feel defeated. The devil energy makes you feel defeated, and then it's like you're trying to have a win here, but you're not getting it. I feel like I want to say, at least not right now. At least not right now. If you find your son and reconnect with him, I mean, you don't have to, but if you remember, like, please come back to the channel and, like, let us know. Because I would love to, like, I would love for you to come back and, like, even if you came back tomorrow and you, like, I found my son today, you were wrong, you dumb bitch. I would love to hear that, honestly. um, I just, I was gonna say, but if you find, and then I heard the words falling short, if you find yourself falling short and not getting anywhere, sorry, because the next thing that popped in my head was have no fear, and I'm like, you're not getting anywhere, have no fear. I'm like, great, I'm gonna sound like I'm trying to rhyme right now, but I was not trying to. um this, I just heard, this isn't the end, this isn't the end. What do you mean your health isn't good? Like, how bad is it? Thank you, I think about it every day. Yeah, I mean, my nephew that child services took from my niece, I fostered him the first 8 months of his life, but then I was pregnant and I was gonna have my own my own baby, and some friends said they would help out, and now he's kept away from not just his mother, he's kept away from me too. And it's like, I raised that baby for the first 8 months of his life. I loved him. I took care of him as if he was my own. I was the one that was up every 2 hours feeding him and changing his diapers. And like that baby used to just sit there and just stare at me, like on like a stalker level type of stare. Like there was just like such an intense deep connection with me and him. um and yeah, that shit sucks. He's not my son though, so I can only like try to imagine what you're going through based off my experience, but my experience isn't to that extent. um I may have loved that child and took care of him as if he was my own, but he wasn't mine. He didn't grow in my body. He didn't come from me. um Ooh, yeah. And then we've got the moon at the bottom. What's under the moon? Oh. I like this just feels like just pushed down, just like drowning. I mean, she's under the water. And then underneath that we have the 5 of Pentacles, feeling um alone, but also like there's that abandonment energy there. And it's you said like they didn't even tell you. They didn't even tell you. All right, let's pull on the page. Hi, Joshua. How are you, my darling? The Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. We got the Queen of Wands at the bottom again. It's like feeling like inspired. You get some information. Um and it feels like a solid piece of information. This could even be you learning about your son and where he was. Hmm. And then we have the Knight of Swords, taking action, movement. Um, why why am I saying movement? Taking, I mean, obviously taking action. He's going after the bike's gonna get away. He's chasing after it. Um, yeah, because it's almost like this isn't parked. It's not in one place. It feels like it's rolling away from him, and he's chasing after it. He's trying to catch it. Yeah, this might not even be like you were originally receiving the information. It's like you trying to find the information, and then you get something, and you think it's going to lead somewhere, and it's like you're chasing after it. It almost feels like a carrot on a stick with a string, and like an animal's trying to catch it. It's like it's right there, but you can't quite catch it. Um, the fact that I'm saying that, I want to say maybe you're closer than you think. It's just like I'm hearing like no stone left unturned. It's just about turning over the right stone. Hmm. Um, Hold on, let me catch up here. Um, Sorry you're going through this, Eric. Thank you. I think about it every day. Satish? Is it that Satish or Satish? Am I pronouncing it wrong? I suck at pronouncing stuff sometimes, guys. But hello. Um, Darling. Hello, Joshua. Butted. I'm off and your channel, but this is the first time I spoke. I'm often on your channel, but oh, so you've been here before, you just never say anything? My heart is failing. Hmm. If you're concerned about passing away before you find him, I kind of want to be like careful with how I say this. Um, I don't want to give you any bad ideas. Well, no. All right. So there's so much more to this world, to reality than we are able to see. Um, People are learning how to tune in. I feel like people on the spectrum, they have abilities. So I think if you pass and you don't find your son before you pass, you'll be able to go connect with him. You won't have to be chasing around all this information trying to find where he is. You'll be able to just go right to him and he'll know you're there. I feel like he would know you're there. But with that being said, that doesn't mean go try to make that happen sooner. Because if there's a chance to see him in person while you're alive, still go after that. Hmm. We got the Queen of Wands in Judgment again with the moon at the bottom. Yeah, I feel like it just, like you said, you think about it every day. It keeps coming up for you. It keeps um like even when you feel defeated, it's like okay, I feel defeated, but that's not like the final judgment for you. I feel defeated, but you're not going to give up. So then there's the decision to try again and try again and try again. I feel like in between trying, are you having like the moments where you do feel completely defeated and you are, it's like you're being pushed down and you feel like you're drowning, but also it's like you're trying to push down that feeling so you can keep trying to reconnect. I'm busy tonight, my love, but if you on later, I might not be on later. If you're on after 11 tonight, I'll be here. I don't know if I'll be on, Joshua, my dear. Um, you left a message the other day on one of the videos, and then I messaged you on Instagram. You can always message me on Instagram, Josh. Um, because sometimes like I might not feel like coming on and live streaming, but I might still feel like just like privately chatting if you want. The people count is wrong. It's saying only one person is here. Yeah, it lies a lot. It lies a lot. The people count, lol. What's it called? Viewers? The view count? Um, well, actually, no, view count would be in total how many people have viewed it, right? Maybe like current viewers. What's it called? The number thingy. We'll just call it the number thingy. I have no idea. LOL. Good morning. Good morning, Nuretin. It's nighttime where I'm at, so you're definitely in another country. Oh, you love me. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, Ryan, so like, are you okay, like, with me spending that money on a womb clearing, or are you like, I sent you that money and now you're gonna spend it on something weird? I wanted you to get some weed and smoke on the live with me. All right. Yeah. Wait a minute. Why do I keep? That's not right. I was gonna put the cards away, but is half the deck upside down? It is. It is. I don't ever do that. How'd that happen? How did it happen? I don't know. Do whatever you like. Well, I want you like to feel good about what you did. Um, yeah, the womb healing is gonna also help me to want to be able to come on live and feel present in the present moment, you know. I want to see my son Eric Jr. Guzman. Thanks again for your help. Tell him I love him and miss him. Tell him his dad's been looking for him for years and years and years later. Dude, if I ever have an Eric Guzman Jr. come in here, I'm gonna be like, dude, your dad was here. Um, well, what do you, how, well, you know, like I have a nephew who's on the spectrum, but he's like nonverbal. But I also, had a viewer that was in here that's on the spectrum, but um, they're verbal, so they join in, they chat, they join in and chat. I gotta drink some water. My mouth is dry. What is this ladybug doing? I I think she's dancing or humping my desk. Or humping my desk. Oh, you got a joke, Ryan? What is it? There was a ladybug humping a desk. It's weird. I think I don't know what she's doing. Something freaky. I want to hear it. Yeah, we want to hear it, Ryan. Tell us. Is this my new vape or is this an old one? I don't think I have any old ones laying around. It was laying down, so it looks like it's empty. But I think it's good. It's fine. Why don't owls mate during a storm? Because it's too wet to. It's too wet to woo. Did you mean who? Who? Hold on. Why don't owls mate in the storm? Because it's too wet to. Oh, too wet to woo. I didn't get it. And why are ghosts always drunk? Because they're always full of booze. Oh, that's funny. I like the ghost one. I like the ghost. I wanted to like the owl one, but I'm not sure I was reading it right, so I might have fucked up, like, you know, the like the punchline of it. I fucked it up. The like moment, I fucked that shit up. That ghost one is funny. Oh man, y'all silly. Yeah, we get silly sometimes. Life can be so depressing, you know. So any chance we get to like be silly and laugh, we gotta take it, guys. We gotta take it. Oh man. Oh, Ryan, you were here for the live stream when I was talking about my sister, right? Seriously, though, I'm sexually attracted to metal boxes with locking systems. But don't worry, it's safe sex. Oh, man. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah. So I went, the place I went to last night, it was supposed to be like a stand-up comedians, but it was like apparently like karaoke night. So I'm like, why are they singing, strumming a guitar? Aren't they supposed to be telling jokes? And like when I was going there with my friend, I was thinking about how one of the subscribers was like, you should be a stand-up comic. I was like, oh man, you know what? I should like try to like sign up to like get up and just I'll just tell them about my life. I don't even have to make up jokes. I can just tell people about my life and they'll laugh thinking it's a joke. Like I got dissed so someone could go suck dick and do drugs. It's like, am I that boring that you'd rather take a load in your mouth and get high than hang out with me? The fuck? Damn. Gotta step up my game, guys. I love to do stand-up comedy, one-liner jokes, and roasts are the best. He'll be here all night, folks. Hello, Gabby. How are you? I hope you're having a lovely evening this evening. Can we all like hit the heart button for Ryan right now, guys? Because Ryan like hooked it up today. Like he's supporting the cause. Nobody's saying, "Oh, I there's the hearts. There they are." Then I wasn't seeing them. I was like, "Wow, that's fucked up." Yeah, hit the hearts like 100 times real quick for Ryan. Thank you, Ryan. I'm good. How you been? Think you'd be really cool to hang out with. Yeah, the problem is ever trying to get me to leave the house so someone could hang out with me. Like I went out last night, but it was like planned ahead of time, and I mean I had like a meltdown on the phone with my friend, and she's like, "We're going out. We're making plans. We're gonna have a ladies' night." We were supposed to go to a ladies' night event, but that ended up falling through. But we were like, "No, we're still going out tonight." And then we found a place where they were supposed to be doing like people could do stand up, but at least like the people ended up singing some good songs. Did you hit the dance floor? No, it was like there wasn't like dancing, like it was just people singing karaoke. But they weren't singing along to like instrumentals. Like they came with like their own guitars and pianos and shit. Well, not pianos, a keyboard. Um yeah, it was still a good night. I mean, I kind of wanted to like sit and listen to people tell jokes instead of like we were sitting right next to the speaker too. So when it ended up music, then we couldn't like then it's like okay, we're not like listening to jokes, they're singing karaoke, so like we want to like conversate, but we can't hear each other. So we're like yelling at the table to each other and I talk loud in general, so then when I'm yelling for someone to hear, I think like the restaurant, like everyone else could still like hear me over the music. Good night, everybody. Good night, Gabby. Okay, Miss Lindsay, seen you was live. I just wanted to stop in and say hello. I have to go though. I can't stay. Oh, I love you. I hope you have a lovely night and the sweetest of dreams. Gabby's a doll. Gabby's a doll. She's just so lovely. Um, cheers, Vern. Yeah, cheers, guys. Shit. Hmm. I feel like I want to pull cards again. I just don't know what. Josh is finally here. Hello, Binford. Hey, JJ. How are you? Cheers. Shit, I kind of wish I had a drink now. It was nice to be drinking with other people last night since the drinking I've been doing lately has been sitting by myself, alone with my little nips. Because I don't buy like a big bottle. I'll buy just like a handful of like little shots. And just sit by myself and listen to music and cry and laugh too. I like sit there by myself laughing and crying, singing to music. then I DoorDash. Oh, you guys, I'm mad at myself. I put on 20 pounds. I'm so mad. Oh man, it's so easy and so quickly put on, but to get rid of it is like you literally have to get in a toxic relationship and get your heart broken to lose it. Bloody sissy, you look great. I feel my clothes are tight. Clothes are extra tight. Like when I had my jeans on earlier, like I've got like comfy pants on now, but when I had my jeans on earlier, like when I go to like sit down and I try to like bend my legs, it would make my knees hurt because the friggin' pants are so tight. I'm not buying bigger clothes again. I was like relieved to be too small for them, so I got rid of them. Mm, whatever. I'll lose the weight. I'll do it. Besides, guys, if Phantom ever wants to meet me, I don't want to meet him when I feel like extra overweight, you know? I want to like feel like confident and hot, you know? You've been eating cake in the cupboard again, crying. No, bacon. Bacon. Oh man, I'm trying to like adjust my shirt, not pull my cleavage out. I didn't mean to do that. It's like, it's like there's like an elastic around the bottom of it, so it's, and then it'll like slide up, and it's like I don't want it up there. Um, you're like glowing. It's why I stopped on your channel. I was like, ooh, pretty lady. I'm not glowing. I actually have like this red light over here. I don't know why. I like how the red feels when it's on me. I feel like it's probably just grounding. Bacon rolls all the way. Oh my God. When I got home last night, my daughter's father was cooking bacon. I was like, oh yes. I came home at the right time, man. Feed me. Oh man. Thank you. I appreciate that you guys think I look good. But I want to look at me and be like, ooh, I look good, you know? And you guys are only seeing me from like here up. I've got this black shirt on. It's concealing the giant roll that I have accumulated in the front of my body. I just said body, well, like it was spelled with a T. Body. Uh, when I'm drunk, I get tuna and mayo with the dog all the time. Oh my God, I want to make a nice tuna salad. It's like you can get like a tuna salad sandwich from somewhere, but I like using Miracle Whip in my tuna. Like it is good with just regular mayo, but I like that extra like little twang to it. Um Also, I want to cut up celery and red onions and put it in there. Sprinkle a little pepper, and they don't do all that like at sandwich shops. I'm hungry now though. Shit, I'm gonna be door dashing in a little bit. But you know what? I feel like I should make a pact with you guys. Well, I don't know what your pact will be. You know, yeah, let's make a pact right now, guys. It says there's five people here. So, I mean, you could either participate in this pact or you can just listen to it. But all right, so I'm gonna vow on my end, my part of the pact is that I'm not gonna DoorDash anything else after tonight. That will help me lose weight for one. And also it'll help with my mental and emotional health as well because the things that we put in our body affect how we feel. Um, but like Ryan, you talk about how you drink too much. Maybe if you don't want to completely quit drinking altogether, you want to make your part of the pact that as long as I stop fucking door dashing, you'll cut it down so many drinks. You know, like if you normally have 10 drinks, cut it down to like seven. I mean, or you could cut it down halfway to like five, you know. Chicken Caesar salad as well. My sister put that stuff on everything and ruined it for me. I used to just put Miracle Whip on toast. My son's father, when I was with him, he knew I liked Miracle Whip and he had put it on a bagel for me one day. And when he did that, I was like, ew, why would he do that? Because I had never put it on bagel or toast or anything like that. It would just be like on a bologna sandwich or in my tuna. Um, and I was just kind of like, ew, but I tried it anyways, and I ended up being like, oh my God, this is so good. Miracle Whip on toast or bagels. That was a genius idea. What you getting? I'm not ordering food after today. Been out at restaurants and bars. LOL. Hello. Hey, is it VJ? Vijay? VJJ. Sorry if that's not why that's your name. Um, Monday I'm back to training again. Can't wait. What, rugby? Are you doing rugby again, Ryan? How's your back? Wait, didn't you have like a back injury? Isn't that why you were supposed to like retire from rugby? Which star seed are you? I don't know. You know, when I look into like star seeds or earth angels or like all these different things that we could be, I'm like I resonate with like all these things. What does that mean? Oh man. Um yeah, what types of star seeds are there? And I know there's like crystal children, indigo children, rainbow. I almost want to say I think it was indigo that I resonated with the most. I could be wrong. I haven't looked into that stuff in a while because anytime I look into it, I'm like, I don't know what I am. Oh man. Or like ever wonder like you know like what kind of like galactic being you may be like do you see aliens? Well, I don't like see them like in front of me, but I've connected with them before. With the Octurians and the Pleiadians. And then at some meditation events I've also connected with the is it the Syrians? The Syrians. They're more like earth based. They have like a more earthy energy, the Syrians. Is that the right one? And then the Pleiadians, I feel like they're very like an emotional energy. They're very much connected to the emotions, and then Octurians, they're very logical, very thought based. But they're all here to help. I watched the UFO hearing. They are starting to admit that we're not alone. Yeah, I mean we've known we're not alone, but they wanted to like be like people aren't actually seeing spaceships. Those aren't UFOs. People are crazy. Like they're not crazy. You just want us to think that. Have you had a hard few weeks? I know about the sister situation, etc. Yeah, no, I got it confirmed for me that she did, because I don't know if you heard when I made the comment, like I think it was when I was talking about how she was saying, oh, like you, well, why didn't you beep if you saw me get in the truck? Like beep, like beep. I don't know what the fuck you're doing. Probably sucking dick for drugs. I made a comment along the lines of that when I was explaining to you guys what happened in that live stream. And then like I had it confirmed for me that that is what she was doing. Like what? You know, it's like I understand like addiction takes over people. Oh, hey Snyder. How are you? Oh, I hope you didn't just hear what I was saying about my sister, but don't do drugs because you could end up finding yourself doing some things that are absolutely disgusting. That's pretty much the lesson that people should learn from other people's mistakes instead of making that mistake themselves. Don't think I've met Snyder. Yeah, no, you've met Snyder. Snyder's wait, Snyder, how old are you? Because I remember you originally said you were 15. Um, and then I think you said 11, but then someone said you said 12. So I know you're a youngin'. Yeah, Ryan Snyder's the young one that everybody wanted me to kick out because he's young, but um, you know, like marble cheers, that's good. Damn girl, you looking cute like marble cheese. Well, with my clothes off, I look more like cottage cheese. Oh, I was telling my friend earlier, I'm like, when I was younger, like I always struggled with cellulite on like the back of my like thighs, but I never had it anywhere else. After having my daughter, like it's everywhere. It's like on my arms, on my stomach, just it's everywhere. And my friend's like, "Wait, what's cellulite?" Fucking bitch. Is it the lumpy? And I'm like, like yeah, it's the lumpiness. It's the lumpiness, Laura. And then I was telling her, like, I'm not happy being overweight. I'm 185 pounds right now. I'm not happy being overweight, but if I have to be overweight, can't I just be like a smooth kind of fat instead of a lumpy one? She was cracking up. She really liked that. She was like, "Can you be a smooth fat?" I'm like, "Yeah, where it's just like you're just thicker." When I gain weight, I gain it everywhere. I don't just gain it in one area. So people usually like don't think I weigh as much as I do. Because normally when people gain weight, it's usually just like in their ass or just in their stomach. It's like, no, I just kind of get bigger everywhere. I connected with the Greys, Draconian. Oh, I went to a galactic energy class once, and Naga. I connected with a Naga alien. That was cool. Um, he seemed like by just looking at him, he seemed like not a being I wanted to be near because he ugh. But then when he came closer, um, and actually like touched me. He had the kindest, gentlest, sweetest energy. I don't know if all his species is like that, but he was awesome. Um, yeah, there's all kinds of like awesome things to connect with, but there's also all kinds of uh horrible things to connect with that just want to like attach to you and drain you and like entities that need a host. A lot of addicts, alcoholics, you can see it when someone's been drinking or when someone's on drugs and they don't seem it seems like something else is in there. It's because something else is in there. What songs have you been listening to lately? Oh, um, My Body is a Cage. Oh yeah, it's Arcade Fire. It's by Arcade Fire. I think the original was by somebody else, but the version that I found was Arcade Fire, My Body is a Cage. Keeps me from dancing with the one I love. And I've also been listening to Jesse Reyes Goliath. I like that song. You're not overweight, Jesus Lynn. Dude, I'm 5'3" and 185 pounds. That's overweight. Like even when I'm 130, like I still look like I have weight on me. Um Anything under 130, I start looking real fucking skinny and I don't like it. But at 130, like I still have weight on me. My normal weight before I had my daughter, I would fluctuate between 130 and 150. Um and now I was just at like the 160s and now I'm in the fucking 180s. Man, man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, I'm a female, so I'm good at making it look like I don't look as big as I am if I'm on a camera. Um, yeah, I sent Phantom some pictures the past couple days. I probably look like I'm like 140 in the pictures, and now I'm like, I could never meet him. I'm like, did you gain 40 pounds since the other day? Like, nope. Just good with the angles, bro. Uh, God, you're short, Lynn. I was thinking you were like 5'10", 5'11". No, I'm really short. Do you ever see your spirit guide? Well, I have a lot of spirit guides. Um, See, I mostly like see and connect with those things when I go into meditation. Because when I'm not in meditation, like I'm like constantly absorbing like energies around me. Like I have to like sit somewhere and quiet my mind in order to connect. And even if I am connected, and I might not realize it unless I quiet my mind and go into meditation. Um, I like sometimes like I'll get like a random like flash in my head of stuff, but not I don't connect like I do when I quiet my mind. And quieting this mind is like that's why I really enjoy going to like the events that I go to where they have guided meditations. And the guided meditations that this chick does, like she doesn't do like little stupid bitch guided meditations. This chick will take you on a journey. You'll be friggin' riding lions and going into fucking bonfires. Not in real life, in meditation. It's all visualization. It's all experienced in another realm. Um, but even with meditation, I've gotten better over the years, but there's people when they go into meditation, they can go into such a deep trance that they don't even feel like they're in their body. Um, there's something with me with not trusting leaving, you know. So, like even out of body experiences, like I know I astral project in my sleep sometimes. Um, but some people will like actively be like, all right, I'm gonna try to leave my body tonight while I'm falling asleep. I know it's like right when you're about to fall asleep is when you kind of gotta let yourself like leave your body to do out of body experience and astral project and travel around. Um, but I've never done it on purpose because anytime I've tried to like in a class, like it's just like nope. Like we were doing a meditation where like if you want to go in your heart space, you picture a small version of yourself in your head and you're walking down stairs that lead to your heart space, and at the bottom of the stairs there's a door, and then you go through the door and you're in your heart space, and whatever the meditation that you're doing, whatever. Anyways, but the reason I'm bringing this up is because then there was a meditation where you picture the small version of yourself in your head, and then you picture the top of your head opening and leaving and going out. And when we would try that in class, like I would always have like a hard time because I would be like, no, I'm not supposed to go out. I'm not. Nope. Um. So maybe I'll figure out exactly what that's about at some point. Maybe because you kind of don't like even with like past life regressions. Um. Anytime I've done a past life regression, I've never been able to be like, well, I want to see a past life connected to this in particular. It's kind of like I'm just shown, I guess, what past life I'm supposed to see at that time that's helpful for me on my journey in the moment. I don't know. I think there's some people that can do like a past life regression and go into a past life that they want to. I think if I went, excuse me, if I went into meditation to a past life that I already did, I could probably like go in and get in there easier, but to see like a new one I haven't seen before, it's never really been like my choice which one I'm gonna see. All the past life regressions that I've done, I've always been female except for one. I was a man and I was drunk and I strangled a prostitute, which was actually kind of like um well not better, but um all the past lives that I've seen where I'm a female, I'm always dying. So it was interesting that the one that I seen when I was a man, I wasn't dying, I was killing someone. Do you see flashes and orbs? Yeah, sometimes. You know what? It's almost like sometimes like it seems like a light's blinking. Well, you said flashes, but sometimes like the sometimes it's like as if like the light bulb's blinking, but it's not. Or sometimes one time the light, it looked like it was purple flashing, and I was connecting with Saint Germain around that time. And then when I looked him up, the color purple was there when I looked him up, and I was like, oh, okay. Okay, so that like blinking purple light, that like I'm like, am I seeing things? I think I'm crazy. Did you ever go to the fourth dimension where everything is blue? Um, no, you know what I did? I have a course that I was taking. Um it was like an afterlife course. It was life, death, and afterlife, or I forget what the course was called, but part of the course we journeyed to like the lower world. But then we also journeyed to like the upper world, like the higher realms. Like the lower world, like when you go into the lower world, you're probably going to see like a jungle or a beach, something earthy, something like primal. Um, like anytime I've gone to the lower realm, I usually connect with a tiger or a lion. Um, but then when you go into the higher realms, it's very like it's more energetic. It's more energetic. Um, when I did the meditation to journey to the higher realm, it was it was weird. It was like I was floating out of the earth, like it wasn't a meditation where I left my head to float out of the earth. It was a meditation where it was visualizing in my head um I was still inside myself, but outside of the earth. It wasn't like outside of myself, whatever. Anyways, so it's like then I was like in the stars and then I went higher up and then all of a sudden it was like white and like bright. It kind of like it's almost like I passed like through heaven because I was like floating. I like went through like a layer and then ended up in there, and it was almost like that's where like all like crossover loved ones were. Not mine. It was just like a bunch of people I didn't know, but I didn't stop and look or talk to any of them because I kept floating up higher than them. And then I went through like another layer, and then it brought me to maybe that was no, I feel like that was a hydrogen. Um, but I connected with a being there, and it they weren't shaped like anything. They were just blue energy swirling around. And when I asked what their name was, they said Dami. And when I Googled Dami after, I can't remember if it's Dahmi or Dhami, but a Dami is it's like a medium, like an oracle medium thing, Mama Bob. So I thought that was cool. Yeah, it's weird. When I went to the lower realms at one of the events for a meditation, um, there was this being that walked me from one portion of the journey to like the next. It's like he was like a guide making sure I got from here to here. Um, and he looked like a Neanderthal. And I asked him what his name was, and he was like, Hominy? What kind of name is Hominy? And then when I was Googling after, I came across hominid. And I'm looking at the hominids, and I'm like, this looks like the fucking guy. This looks like the guide, the guide, who said his name was Hominy. He's a hominid. I never even heard the word hominid before that. You're like a violent pimplin. uh, Beastie Boys are class. Y'all got me wanting to watch a Joe Rogan podcast on psychedelics. Yeah, I mean, you can take psychedelics and like go to these places. The psychedelics will like bring you there, but if you learn how to meditate, you don't need the fucking psychedelics. You don't need the psychedelics. Um, but I feel like the psychedelics do make it like more of like a full body connection and experience. It's like you're in your body, but it takes you out of your body, inside your body. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I love a good JR podcast. Same. We are connected to nature and the animals when you tap in. Yeah, yeah, when I went to a guided meditation and we journeyed to the lower realm, and that was one of the times where I saw a lion. After for like a week or two after that meditation, that lion was still with me. Like every once in a while, like I would hear like you know how lions they'll kind of like rumble their voice a little bit, like they're not growling. It's almost like their breathing has like a like rumble to it. Like I don't even want to say like a purring. It's kind of like a half a like purr rumble that lions do. I kept hearing that every so often, and I would just suddenly just feel like this like warm protective energy near me. It was dope. And I'm like, oh man, I gotta hit up that chick and be like, dude, you should do another one of those because I want that lion back. I want that lion back. He made me feel safe. He made me feel safe. What friend did you go out with last night? My best friend since first grade. My best friend over 3 decades. My lovely Laura. My lovely Laura. Um, you guys, we're gonna be having Mars going direct. Well, it's already stationed. It's already stationed. It's gonna be going direct. Things are gonna start moving forward. Things are gonna stop moving forward. Other live streams, if you guys were watching where I've been saying like energy that's been stuck is going to be coming unstuck. Yeah. It's gonna be a going. It's gonna be a going. Um, and I feel like I feel like it's important to bring it up again. Um, I don't know which live stream it was, but I had made a comment about how did I word it? Like something's gonna happen, something's coming. You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Like it has to happen. It has to happen. So, and I had also had heard worldwide that night when I was saying that. Um, so whatever it is that's going to be going on collectively, no matter how fucking bad it seems or how like this is crazy, I can't believe this is happening. Um, just let it all play out. Don't get don't get pulled into the negative energy of it all. Just let it play out because it's moving things forward in a better direction. It's like it's almost like it's kind of like, if there's like war, it seems like such a horrible thing, but that war leads to things being better than they were before. Um, that's like the kind of energy that I feel is going to be coming in this year. There's going to be a lot of changes that are going to make people very uncomfortable, but it's actually for the best. It's actually for the best. It's just we don't perceive it that way while it's happening. But after like it's done and it settles, it's well, some people, you know, are just toxic and won't ever see how something good came out of something bad. But patience and compassion is very important this year. Patience and compassion is always important, but you have to trust in the process, trust in the universe and God, whatever it is that you believe in, have faith. I don't even want to say have hope. Just have faith. You don't need hope. You just need faith. I, I don't know. I'm hearing the word tired. Um, so I don't know how that's connected. Shitty things happen. It can drain us and make us feel tired. Now I'm hearing taxing. It's going to be taxing and tiring for people, but it's going to drain our energy more if we feed into the chaos. We have to learn how to observe. Observe. Hmm. Hmm. I feel like there's something more I want to say about that. Um, do you keep hearing ringing in your ears? I get sometimes but sometimes I get like a ringing. It's on the top of my head. And well, it's not even like a ringing. It's almost like this like harmonious like angelic kind of like yeah, I have to use the word harmonious. It's like harmonic, just like And it's like there's an ear on top of my head. It's like I don't hear it ringing in here, making the sound in here. I hear it right here. It's the weirdest thing to try to explain because I just sound crazy. I've got an ear on top of my head. It hears things. Um, but I mean, the ringing, yeah, it can always see your doctor, but a lot of the times, like, it's not a physical thing. A lot of times it's downloads. We're receiving information. Um, it's a certain frequency that comes in. Now, when we receive downloads or when we receive information from outside of ourselves, sometimes we don't know or understand exactly what that is because it's like it needs time to unpack. It's like say like God or the angels or whatever wanted to like give you like information that's going to help you on your journey, but like it's like a suitcase full of stuff, you know? Suitcase full of information or like what are those, like an accordion with all the files in it? Um like a file accordion, but like it takes time to unpack it and look at it all and understand it all. Hmm. What else do I want to say about that? I don't know. It's just blank right now. I feel like that makes me want to bring up how sometimes we're just not supposed to know. We need to learn to trust. We need to learn to observe and trust, observe and trust, observe and trust. Have compassion, have forgiveness, observe and trust. It's just repeating over and over in my head, observe and trust. Um, Hold on, wait, I scrolled too far back. Um, Bet you were both going crazy on the booze causing havoc. My first drink last night, when I first sipped it, I was like, "Ooh, this is strong." And then the more I drank it, I'm like, "I'm not even feeling anything off of this." I drank the whole thing. I'm like, I'm not even buzzed or anything. And then the second one I got, they had made it really fucking strong. Like I took a sip, I like gagged on it. I was like, "Oh, that's really strong." I thought the other one was strong, then found out it wasn't. Um, yeah, so then I started to feel intoxicated and started singing the songs at the top of my lungs, disturbing the people that were actually singing karaoke. Got kicked out of like 10 bars. The aliens are coming down here to help us. Yeah, I mean, but because they've been trying to communicate with us and we're just too fucking stupid. They're like, we gotta go down there and do it. Uh, they'll probably help us with our telepathy. Too much negativity is down here on Earth. Yeah, it's um I want to say it's like the densest of all places to incarnate. It's the densest, the heaviest. It's a school. Earth is a school. It's a master class. Are you guys up for learning? I mean, I'm assuming you are because we choose to come here. Um, but there's like, people are like, yeah, but why would we forget why we're coming here? Well, because what the fuck are you gonna learn when you already have it laid out in front of you what you're supposed to do. What's the point then? You're supposed to come and experience it from a fool's perspective, like in tarot, the fool. He's about to walk off the cliff. He's about to walk off the cliff. Like, he doesn't know any better. He's looking up in the sky. Doesn't realize he's about to just plunge to his death. We have to be the fool in order to learn. If we come here knowing everything that we're supposed to do, then what was the point in coming here? Um, Now it's like, well, why are we choosing to come here to learn when we know what we have to learn? Because it's a different there's a difference between feeling and knowing. And we feel it through the experience. Um, I feel like as a human, emotions are intense. It's a heavy fucking thing to feel. Um, People, they talk about wanting to go to heaven for all of eternity. It's kind of like, I mean, we were already in that energy. That's why we came down to earth. Because what do we learn from just feeling light and happy and love all the time? Yeah, those things are great, but what do we learn from it? We learn from not knowing things and taking chances and taking risks. See what the fuck happens. Even if you go into something like knowing what it is, it's not necessarily going to play out the way you think because you think you know. Life has a way of showing you don't know shit. You don't know shit. Finished the night eating a kebab, crying on each other's shoulders. No, you know what song we sang at the top of our lungs on the way home? It came on the radio in her car. What's that chick's name? Rise Up. And I'll rise up, rise like the day. We were like screaming it. Oh, I think the girl's last name is Day. What's her first name? I can't remember. Remember that song? Spaceman. No, I don't. Hi, Christina. How are you? Observe your surroundings and remember that everything is energy. Yeah, exactly. Everything is energy. Um, it's like everything and nothing is real. I've probably heard it. Rugger, sing it for me. Ain't nobody dope as me. I'm just so fresh and so clean. So clean. Ain't nobody dope as me. I'm just so fresh and clean. So fresh and so clean, clean. Wait, doesn't he say something? I'm so sexy. I'm just so fresh and clean. I haven't heard that song in forever. Wait, who sings that? I can't remember. That's your crown chakra. Yeah, no, I know it's my crown chakra, but I didn't know it had an ear. I didn't know it could hear, Normally we hear ringing, we hear it in our ears on the sides. I like hear my crown chakra on my head. I don't hear it in my ears. It's weird, right? Babylon Moon Spaceman 1996. They just tap into you and downloading the information to you. Don't gag. Oh man. JK, yeah. Guys want chicks to gag on it. It's like, oh, you want me to die? You want me to choke and die? Just hold your nose and neck. It be sound. I thought that was Adele. Wait, what song was I? Oh, Rise Up. No, no, it's see, when I had heard it, I thought it was like a song by Rihanna. And then I was like, it kind of sounds like Rihanna. And then I saw the video. The video was like, oh my God, the video was so emotional to watch. I cried when I watched it. I was like, I wasn't expecting that. Um, the dude's like a paraplegic and his wife gets up every day and takes care of him. But I think it's like the beginning of the video, like he's telling her he's gonna take her out tonight. And then you see her getting him in the wheelchair and taking care of him. And it's like, that's so cute. That's so sweet. Like she's taking care of him and loving him, and he can't even fucking do anything for himself, but he's making sure he gets to take her out tonight. That's a man. That's what a man should do. And if your fucking arms and legs don't work, you better figure out how to take me out anyways because you love me so much. That's your job. Oh man, it's just like such a moving video. Especially like while the lyrics are, I rise up, I rise like the day, I rise up, I rise unafraid. Um, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. I think I missed a part. Um, and oh, I'll rise up, in spite of the ache too. That's the part that I had missed. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. You guys are singing Adele. You don't only have to hear it in your ears, you can hear it in your head, you can hear it throughout your whole body. Your whole body will vibrate. Yeah, no, I get like vibrations in my body, but like it literally like the way it vibrates in my head and I hear it. It's weird. Oh man. Sometimes I don't like you can look at me and I'll be perfectly still, but my whole body feels like it's going like this. And it's just like, oh man. So like to the human eye, I look like I'm okay and I'm fine, but like I'm just like zzz, feel like I'm being tased sometimes. Shine bright like a diamond. I think we might need to stop drinking, Rugger. Narg, fuck that. Cheers, Vern. LOL, cheers, bro. Oh, I don't have alcohol, but I have water. Cheers. Um, hmm. I've got this little deck here. This little deck. The Magician, Eight of Swords, and the Nine of Wands, King of Swords. Um, King of Swords, he's like the decision maker. Um, and then he's gonna get this energy out of being tied up. But when I was looking at it, I heard cutting ties. So it's like these strings that keep her bound don't come off until cutting ties with something or something external. Hmm. Yeah, that's also why we have the magician here. It's like this King of Swords is like, no, we can't stay in this energy. We need to cut ties. We need to cut these ties, but how do we do it? By working with the energy, by transmuting it. transmuting it and letting go whatever connection or situation that has kept us bound. We gotta let it go. And then that transforms this chick into being this chick. See, she's not tied up. This is this is like it's a mirror. She's looking at herself in the mirror, but in the mirror she's tied up, but on the outside of the mirror she's not tied up. This is like an illusion. Like I feel like this mirror is an illusion. And I feel like the magician is trying to move things around, trying to get rid of the illusion so when she looks in the mirror she doesn't see herself bound. Um and then we have the Nine of Wands. I mean, there's a wall up. There's a wall up from being trapped in the mind. Trapped in the mind. So it's not just like being stuck in the head. It's also physically just being behind a wall, not going anywhere. Now, Nine of Wands can be about endurance, but it's like the wounded warrior. I don't feel like this energy is still fighting. You know, a lot of the times in tarot decks, the wounded warrior is like holding up one of the wands, like ready to keep fighting. Um, this one's not. It's like it like put up a wall and stood its ground behind the wall, but that wall keeps them trapped inside their head. Not. I'm looking at the magician. I just keep hearing alchemize, alchemize, alchemize. All right. Let's see. We've got the Ten of Wands and the Empress. All right, Ten of Wands. It can be like burden, but like I'm feeling like pressure with this, and then I'm like drawn to her stomach, and like I'm thinking it's making me think of like contractions, like giving birth. It's like a rebirth. I'm surprised the Death card isn't out here. Um, hmm. You know what? Maybe it's not a rebirth in the sense where something dies completely for something new to begin. It's like she's leaving something behind. She's carrying on. She's carrying on, but there's like pressure. Pressure to carry on and but carrying on but not. It's like she's only taking what she needs with her. She's not taking any extra baggage because like what she's taking with her is already heavy enough. Um, the extra baggage is what's keeping this person bound. Hmm. So it's like a rebirth in the sense of like moving on towards the future, but gonna navigate through things differently. Navigating differently. Hmm. You know, not behind a wall. We have the Seven of Wands. I feel like it's connected with this too, even though it's at the bottom of the deck for clarifying over here. I feel like part of this is like this was supposed to be protection. This was supposed to be protection, but it's over time sometimes something that protects us is something that ends up hindering us. And that's what this feels like. It's like an old way of being needs to be left behind. Um, some kind of situation or connection needs to be left behind and move on. Why did I just hear over and out? I don't know. Anyways, um, and move on wiser. I heard like none the wiser, but I'm just gonna I'll just say move on wiser. Um, I feel like some it's like none the wiser. Some people will some people will take all the baggage with them and keep themselves in this energy. And I'm feeling really drawn to this wand being lit up. Notice like all the other wands in this Nine of Wands aren't lit. It's just the one. Just the one wand lit. So Ace of Wands is a new beginning. It's time to leave this wall behind and start a new beginning. Um Let down your guard. Or whoever this is, they need to let down their guard. Let down their guard. Um all right, I'm gonna pull. I was gonna say something else, but I'm starting to get tired, so I'm like just not fully with it right now. Ooh, the tower and the wheel. The tower. I mean, you can't, it hits you. You can't avoid it. You can't act like it didn't happen. You can't act like you didn't see it, hear it, feel it, and it changes things. The wheel's turning. I told you, this energy is coming out of this energy. No more being tied up. This is bringing me back to wanting to bring up Mars going direct. Mars going direct in Cancer. In Cancer. All right, let's clarify the Nine of Wands. And then I'm probably gonna get off and eat something. And then complain later that I'm fat. Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and we got the Five of Cups and the Knight of Wands. I feel like this Knight of Wands and the Five of Cups. Ryan, didn't we have the Knight Five of Cups and Knight of Wands? It was a different deck, so you might be like, oh, I don't know. The Five of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Because I remember saying impulse with you, and I remember seeing the Five of Cups. Um, hmm, it's like feeling bad about the past, but oh wait, who did I use this deck on? Or oh wait, it was the bigger deck. But there's rainbow colors in this cup over here. Once once turning away from the past, then this cup can be seen. And then I'm getting like two different energies off of this. One is that Mars going direct energy of moving forward. It's fucking coming in hot. It's coming in hot. It's like it's like feeling like sad, boo-hooing, oh look at all this shit that didn't work, and then you turn and it's like boom. It's like it hits you like a fucking lightning bolt. It's like, whoa. There's a fucking cup. And in tarot, cups represent feelings, emotions, and love, and it's filled with fucking rainbow colors. It's like, wow, that was right there the whole time. But I was so caught up in my head, dragged down from baggage of the past, whether it was a person or a situation. I had to build this wall up, but now I see that there's something over here where in order to obtain it, I have to take this wall down. I'm feeling like I almost it's like I'm getting a mixture of Page of Wands and Page of Swords with this Page of Swords. It's like they're intrigued to learn more. It's like imagine this girl like sets out, she's like, all right, I'm only taking the baggage that I need because it's I packed all my stuff and I'm leaving excess baggage behind. I'm only taking with me what I need. But shit, where was I going with that? My brain's starting to go blank because I am tired. Hmm. I'm taking everything that I need. The ladybug is still over here. Taking everything with me that I need. It's it's almost like taking notes, making like mental notes of like how things go. It's like, all right, I'm heading out somewhere else, but I don't want to handle this venture the way I've handled it in the past, but I don't know exactly how to handle it. I'm still learning. So I'm taking mental notes as I go. Mental notes about what feels fulfilling underneath the page was the Nine of Cups. And at moments when you don't know and you're unsure, go in. Go in. Allow your light inside to show you. All right. I said allow your light inside to show you. For me, and I know a lot of people that struggle with their mental and emotional health, as I do. Um, Sometimes it's like it's so fucking dark. It's like, where is the fucking light? Where is the light? Um, but that's an illusion. That's a trick of the mind because we are the light. We are the light. Um, that's devil energy. You know, it's our ego that's telling us that there is no light because fear holds us back from moving forward. It's like, oh, well, I can't even see the light at the end of the tunnel. Well, you're not going to fucking find it if you don't keep moving forward. Maybe you're not close to the end of the tunnel yet. That's why you can't see it. Um, but like I said, we don't need to get to the end of the tunnel. We are the light. We have all the information that we need. We just need to trust ourselves, and we don't. We don't trust ourselves. I mean, more than half the time we can't trust other people either. Where where'd the page go? Where the fuck did the page? Oh, they're on top now. Take mental notes. Take mental notes. Hmm. Try doing things differently, but not in a way that's. Don't understand what your boundaries are and what you're okay with and what you're not okay with. And don't fucking bend or break your fucking boundaries for anyone or anything. Um, Shit, why was I saying that? See, this is why I hate when I start getting tired, because then I'm like, fuck. I don't know. Um, Hold on, let me catch up with some of the chat. I gotta scroll back. Um, I saw a message. Why? What did Vern retracted two messages? What'd you say, Vern? I was visited by the ghost of Gloria Gaynor the other day. She ended up being friendly. However, when she appeared, at first I was afraid. I was petrified. But at least you survived, Rugger. That's great, guys. Dude, that ghost was a terrible liar, though. Could see straight through it. You're right, goddess. Wait, what were I, you know what? I had noticed you said that while I was reading the cards. What was I saying when you said that? Or actually, I might have noticed it like a while I was reading the cards like a minute after you said it. So either way, I still wouldn't have been sure why you was saying it. No, you keeping it real. Fern, you make me laugh, mate. Legend. Thanks, bro. You guys are awesome. Let's order food. Yeah, I need to order me some food. Maybe later. You want me to read your cards? Is there anything in particular you want me to pull on? I'm tired, so my readings are just going to shit right now. But I'll still try for you before I get off of here. Facts. I like facts. I do. I try to do everything as accurately as possible. Like I don't like not having my facts right. That's why it's like if I'm unsure about stuff, I do my best to let people know how fucking unsure I am. Yes, what's my life plan ahead? Hmm. Didn't we just had the magician out, didn't we? We've got the magician, the empress. Didn't we just have ooh, and the emperor? Hmm. That's dope. I wish these were my cards with the nine of cups at the bottom. Hmm. I feel like you want to create like a whole new world for yourself. Again, like we've got the Empress out and I'm drawn to the world on her stomach. Um Expansion. And then we've got the Nine of Cups, but I mean we still have the Two of Swords underneath, so it's like not knowing. There's like the crossroads. My mind's going blank now. Fuck, what was I just saying? Why am I drawn to is that water? I've never really actually looked. Oh, it is water with fish. Like a school of fish. Why am I drawn to that? School of fish. Um, do you want to travel? Because when I'm looking at like the school of fish, it's like this is actually ocean on her back right here, and all these like little things are like fish. Um, the fish, I'm looking at them and I'm thinking like travel together. Do you want to travel? Travel, travel. Why am I hearing abroad? I'm going to be walking the earth this year. What do you mean walking the earth? Hmm. I'm feeling drawn to what I'm assuming is the moon and all the little dots around it, and then the dots come down and go down around. Hmm. Why am I being drawn to that now? Um, I'm planning on not going to my sister's this weekend. The bastards always leave me with the baby, and I never realized they do as well until recently. I do have a yacht too. I'm going to hike around the earth. Wow, really? Yeah, it's funny. It's funny that I'm being drawn to it coming down and going like around the earth. And then I was the school of fish traveling together. Are you? Is there someone else involved or other people? Um, and the fact that I'm like even drawn to the moon part, the moon to me represents the unknown. I feel is the unknown exciting to you? Again, like with the magician, see how there's all these little dots? Something about the energy, something about I was just going to say something about the energy is just right. Now I'm being drawn to this chest full of gold. But again, there's this crossroads of not knowing something, not knowing where to go. Maybe you have multiple options of places to travel to. Hmm. And it's like which place would be most fulfilling. I want to see my ex-girlfriend in Germany. Oh. Oh. Well, do you not just want to go see her? Do you want to travel with her? Because like I heard travel together. I was saying like travel together. A school of fish. A school of fish. I don't know why I keep wanting to say a school of fish because I there's a bunch of little fish in here. I wish you guys could see clearly what's on this card. Um, or maybe I'm just drawn to the school of fish because you said you had the yacht, the water. I hope she comes too. Oh, well, that makes sense. I mean, we've got the Empress and the Emperor. I mean, I could be wrong. I am tired, and I told you my readings can be shit, but please, like, come back and, like, let me know. I think she will go with you. I hope she does. Because we've got the Emperor and the Empress out together. And not only that, the other card that came out was the Magician. That's three major arcana. Like, this isn't like I don't want to explain it wrong. Like the minor arcana, like the wish fulfillment. It's like what makes you happy. You know what makes you happy. The universe isn't going to decide that for you. Two of Swords, you make the decision at this crossroads. This is up to you where you go. But major arcanas, this is like the universe. This is outside of our control. Um, so I feel like maybe the universe is like conspiring to bring you guys together. And again, see how the wind comes down, and if you look close, there's a couple little of those little dots that I see around her in here. And I just said like the universe is like conspiring. It's like this magician is the universe, and it's like trying to like swirl it all together. Oh, you just scared the shit out of me. The ladybug just scared the shit out of me. Mostly because it made a friggin' noise. It made a noise like it wasn't a ladybug. I was like, is that another bug? Is that a bad bug? Um, hmm. Hmm. I feel like you'll be guided to make the right moves. You just have to trust your intuition. It's like this energy like comes in and it's coming down and it's going past his head and over to the chess piece. Almost like it's guiding him where to move this chess piece. And see how the floor is like a chessboard? Hmm. So it's like it's showing like it's like your feet are on the chessboard. So it's like you're gonna know where to move, but you have to pay attention to your intuition. All right. You talking about me, love? No, I was doing I was doing a reading for maybe later. Are you still here? I hope she comes too. And I think that's the last thing they said. I'm a bug. Hi Jay, you're back. So lovely. Yeah, I'm still on. I'm gonna get off in a minute though. Um the unknown is very exciting. Yeah. Oh, you're wanting to get back with your ex. Yeah, not me. I was reading someone's comment. Yeah, maybe later was saying they want to get back with their ex. They want to go see their ex-girlfriend in Germany and they hope she comes too. Um, I play chess a lot. I've also opened my third eye. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I play chess too. That's exciting. You know how many times I'll like ask somebody like, "Oh, do you play chess?" And they're like, "No." And it's like, "Oh, we can't even play chess together." It's like life is like a fucking game of chess, you know? Making all the right moves. Like you can see 10 steps ahead. That's why I was telling you follow your intuition. Following your intuition, it's like you can see ahead of time what moves you're going to need to make next before you're even going to need to make those decisions. Um so it's like, yeah, there's this like, oh, I don't know, but you do fucking know. You want to know how I know? Because underneath that is the hermit, the light inside, the light inside. Your soul knows. Your soul knows. At first, I was afraid. Now, I'm petrified. I got all my life to live. I will survive. I'll play you both. Checkmate. Yeah, I hadn't played chess in so long, and then my daughter's father got a chessboard, and I was like, let's play. I was so happy when I won. I love winning. I love winning. It's good. It's good. All right. Let's pull on this magician. The Ten of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords and the Hermit. Yeah, let the light inside be your guide. Because like we've got the Ten of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. It's like you don't need to get caught up in your head. Trust yourself. You know, you said you opened your third eye. You have to trust yourself. And if you trust yourself and you make a decision and then afterwards you're like, "Oh, but I trusted myself. That was the wrong decision." No, no, there's really never like a wrong decision. When we make wrong decisions, it's because we needed to learn something before we could make the so-called like right decision. Um, but we're clarifying the magician. Remember, I was like, it seems like the magician is like the universe and it's like conspiring to try to like do something. Is trying to make this happen and get out of this. Get out of this. Because your soul knows. Trust and believe. You know, because you know. All right, now we're clarifying the Empress. um, Hold on, I'm gonna look because we got the Seven of Wands at the bottom. I'm gonna look into that in a second, but we've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Cups. Clarifying this beauty right here. This beauty that you want to just scoop up on your yacht. Be like, hey baby, throw this bikini on. Catch a tan. I'm tired. I'm tired. Um, ooh. Okay, I'm not sure exactly how to interpret it yet, but I did notice like how like it's like radiating out from the heart center. And right here, I wish it didn't look so blurry. Can you see how like right here and then it's like radiating out from the solar plexus from the power center? Hmm. So I'm getting like a protection energy off of this very much so. It's like the light is radiating out from the power center and creating this like orb of protection. And see how all the wands are like coming towards it, but they like this one's even trying to like hit her, but it can't penetrate. It can't penetrate this bubble of protection. Oh, what is that about though? What I just heard the let down your guard from was it what I was reading earlier in the live or just before I did yours? Didn't I say let down? Mm. Well, you said she's your ex-girlfriend. So what happened there? Like, do you feel like she's gonna need to let down her guard? Well, you were saying you hope she comes with you. Hmm. Hmm. I hope she goes with you because I almost wanna say like she'll let down her guard and go and go. I want to know if she goes with you. I see the gold light within that's part of the gold light. I put a C instead of a space. I was like, what's a gold kite? I gotta Google that. It's just a typo. Imagine I would have been Googling later. Like, what does this mean? Within, that's part of opening the third eye. Jay, let's meet in Vegas. May be a bloody good laugh. Don't stop believing. You been to Vegas? I haven't. I've never been to Vegas. March, yes, when I was like 10. Bet it's class. The spear is dope. Um, all right, let me clarify the Emperor. The Emperor. Or you know what? Maybe later. I'm just kidding. I was making a joke because your name's maybe later. I'm tired, so I'm gonna make dumb jokes. I took shrooms and they told me we can't be together. Both suffer mental health at the time. I broke up with her. Hmm. Hmm. So they told you can't be together? Like, was it like you can't be together ever, or like you can't be together right now? Um, I just glanced down and I was like noticing like the water coming out of the cup, and it made me think of the Jesse Reyes Goliath song that I've been listening to, and also um, it was either last live stream or the stream before that somebody made the comment of "Cup runneth over," and in that song Goliath, she says that too, "Cup runneth over." Um, So, oh, so like you're the one that ended it with her. Oh, maybe that's why the Seven of Wands is there, like there's like a protective bubble um from you ending it, maybe. I don't know, but mm, both suffer mental health at the time. She and I broke up. Hmm. Have you been working on well, I mean, you're opening your third eye and stuff, learning to trust your intuition. So I'm assuming you're doing some work to evolve. Um, I found it hard because she suffered bad being raped by her dad since a child. I found it hard to deal with at times. Yeah, well that's a heavy fucking energy. That's a heavy energy for someone to experience. It's a heavy energy for someone to be around someone that's experienced that. Um, hmm, maybe love, maybe later says I love the bones of her. Hey Jenny, how are you? Did you end up having that surgery yet? What shrooms? No wavy caps by any chance. Those fucking things can do that. Um, yeah, and maybe you needed to break up with her at that time because maybe one or both of you needed to grow or evolve before you guys could reconnect. Now if you've done some work where you're like connecting with um you're opening your third eye and you're doing that type of it's ascension. If you're ascending and evolving, maybe if she hasn't been able to do any of that work, maybe you reconnecting with her could help her. Um, the reading I was doing before this, remember I was saying how it's like carrying on, but doing it like different this time around and like making like mental notes as you go. Um, if you're in a better place with your mental health, I think that's what's important, not necessarily whether or not her mental health is better. I feel like if your mental health is better, then you can be a better support system for her and it won't feel so overwhelming to you. But also, like I was saying about the taking mental notes of what is helpful for her and what isn't. Now, if you're struggling with your own mental health, you don't have it in you to fucking pay attention and make sure you're not triggering her or setting her off. And then that can become overwhelming. I'm not sure if that's exactly what the case was. But if you're in a better mental, emotional state in order to pick up on the things that she needs um, for her journey in her healing process, I'm gonna clarify this Emperor energy though. Jenny, I'm so excited to have you here. Oh, Jenny, you know what? You know what, darling? I gotta call you and tell you all the kinds of fuckery. All the kinds of fuckery. What the fuck? Uh, um, can you pull one card out from the middle of the deck as this will give me the answers? I literally just split the deck on the fucking Two of Cups. Now, let me clarify this Emperor because remember, I mean, we clarified the Empress and we got the Wheel of Fortune with the Ace of Cups. And not only that, when we pulled the Empress out, right after the Empress was the Emperor. They were together in the deck. They were fucking together in the deck. And then you have me split the deck and it's the Two of Cups. Dude, you have to come back and let me know what happens. Let me know what happens. Let me know. I want to know. I want to know. I need to know. It also like helps me like know like whether or not I pick up on the energy properly. But I mean, Like, dude, like you said you had a yacht, you want to travel to Germany for your ex, and before you even said that stuff, I was like talking about like traveling the world. Oh, and then I'm noticing all the fish, like the ocean, and then you're like, oh, I have a yacht. Oh, I want to travel to Germany. So, I mean, if you come back and you're like, oh, it was a fucking nightmare. I should have never gone there. I should have never made contact again. Like, I'm gonna be surprised. And you know what? It makes sense why this Eight of Swords is here. But everything else is just awesome. Like we've got the magician like trying to like do their thing for the Ten of Pentacles. Look at this. This isn't just a happy family. Like Ten of Cups is like happy family, like fairy tale, like happily ever after. But sometimes like that's just a fucking dream. It's not real. But this is fucking real. Ten of Pentacles is real. It's solid. All right. Let me see here. Let's do this Emperor. Ooh, yeah, let's do this Emperor. Give me her number. I'm gonna call her and be like, you need to do the Emperor. Get on that yacht, girlfriend, and go do it. Dude, dude, like, can we've got more major arcana here. Clarifying you, Mr. Chess Player, with your feet on the fucking chessboard, gonna know how to do all the right fucking moves. Again, like I was saying, taking like mental notes. It's like you already have like a base idea of what her trauma is and how she reacts to certain things, but now you can like focus in more and, make whatever adjustments you need to make all the right moves. Not just the move you're making right now, but the move that you're going to make down the line. We've got the Fool and the Chariot. You know who drives the fucking chariot? Do you know who's in charge of driving the fucking chariot? The Emperor, bro. This should be a yacht, though. This should be a yacht. The Emperor driving the yacht. And the Fool. This is taking a leap of faith, taking a risk. Just like blindly just letting go and falling into the unknown. It can lead you to the most beautiful fucking places. And to top it off, dude, to top it the fuck off, what's at the bottom of the deck? This guy, like, oh, I mean, if it don't work out with her, you can come here with your yacht and pick me the fuck up. No, you can't. You can't. I'm just playing. It's gonna, something's happening here. And I want to fucking know. I want to know. Cause you know what? Like, I'm single and like lonely and shit. So like, I have to like experience this vicariously through other people. So it's like, I've got these cards in front of me that just, I wish this was my reading. Oh, ooh, underneath the Knight of Cups is King of Wands. Ooh, Ace of Wands. Mm-hmm. Ooh, and the Two of Wands. Planning. We got Mr. Romeo over here wanting to take action, to have a passionate new fucking beginning, and he's making a fucking plan for it. He's making a plan for it. And then underneath that, we've got the Ace of Swords. And Ace of Swords, it can represent a truth, but it can also represent reconciliation. And under that, we've got the Nine of Cups. Oh, man. Yeah, it's like, you didn't know. It's like wish fulfillment, but you didn't know. But now we've got, you do fucking know. I really liked this. I don't even want to put I'm going to put the cards away, but I didn't really want to put them away because that was awesome. That was awesome. Ooh, I saw the Tower and then I saw the Devil. But like when because like I'm like lifting up the deck to like, oh, I went to go lift up the deck to throw the card, and then I got the devil again. Um, the devil is sex, but the devil can also be fear and feeling trapped. But I think that's connected to that Eight of Swords energy, where like you're in your head. Well, I mean, look at this guy. He's holding his head because he feels stuck in his head because the devil's trying to tell him no. You know, like those shrooms. But I think probably at the time, like, you guys needed to separate. Um, Sometimes people do need to separate for further growth that they can't do with each other. It's like you'll hinder each other's growth if you're trying to do it. So you separate and you grow in a way that you wouldn't have when you were together, and then you reconnect, and it's like you are who you are, but you're an evolved version. um People that don't evolve, they don't go into separation for further growth and then come back together and things work out. when when you get back with when you reconnect with someone from the past, if there is growth and evolution, then yeah, there's a chance for a different outcome. But if you're both still the exact same fucking people the last time you were together, it's going to have the same outcome. So if you're different than you were, but still who you are, that's why I want to say more evolved and not necessarily different. um, Things could go differently, especially if she's evolved too. um, But like I said, even if she hasn't yet, you could be what helps her. You know, the separation this all this time could have been, I don't know why I want to say all this time. How long has it been? Um, it could have been so that way you could be what she needed. Um, I'm fine. No more mental health. Well, I think it was Jim Carrey that said, like, well, I don't think he put it with mental health. I think he said depression. Depression is your avatar. How is it worded? Pretty much like your fucking soul knows you're supposed to be doing something different in life. It's like literally crying out to you, like, this isn't who you're supposed to be or what you're supposed to be. But also, it's not just that. There's also like healing work that we have to go inwards and do. Um, Anytime. I am good. Good. Maybe later, not laughing at you was laughing at J Blank's comment. Good to hear. Um, it's always terrible coming back to reality, though. My past family was a Viking king of where I'm from. Wow, really? You're not lonely, you got kids. One day, your day will come. Oh, yeah, it will. It shall. It shall. Exactly. Please count the fourth card, as this is my main plan to see the fourth card. Wait, should I shuffle it before the fourth? Wait, I just put them away, so I don't know. Yeah, I think I put them. Yeah, it's all cards that were just out. I mean, I'll shuffle them and then pull the fourth card, but if we're gonna go by it right now, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, but let's shuffle. Let's shuffle it. Let's shuffle it and then do the fourth card. Ah, these just flipped over. The King of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is like weighing options, and then we have the Seven of Wands where it's like, let down your guard. Let down your guard. The guard is coming down. Um, fourth card. Fourth card for maybe later. 1, 2, 3. Imagine something horrible this time. No, the Hierophant. It's the Hierophant. Um, hmm. The Hierophant is like spiritual law. I mean, the Hierophant can represent commitment, marriage, spiritual law. Um, it's like and I say spiritual law because it's like, I mean, if we were talking about things that are like in this 3D reality, um, the Hierophant would be like like we've got like CVS, but then like there's like corporate CVS. It's like um CVS runs however corporate wants it to run. So our life is gonna go. It's already written. It's already written for us. It's already like a contract. It's written in the stars. Like I was saying earlier in the live, like before we come here, we know what we're supposed to do. Yeah, we forget, but we know what we're supposed to do. There's already a plan. There's already a set thing. And like I was saying before, like the going being separate and then coming back together could be like that's what the plan was the whole time, from like a higher perspective, from like your soul contract perspective. um I'm really drawn to how hard he is laughing. Dude, you know what, this is gonna be me if you come back and tell me you're on the yacht with her and everything's great. Oh man. Shuffle. um Mike Jones. What's that number, Jay? Mike Jones, lol. Who's Mike Jones? Mike Jones. Isn't that a rapper? That rapper, isn't it? Fuck, I'm missing this joke. LOL. Is it the song when they ask for a number and he raps that number? Yes. Oh, Mike Jones. So, how are you feeling maybe later about the reading? Legend. 218-3308-004. I don't know the song, so I don't even know how he says it in it for me to read it out how he does. Hmm. Hmm. Whoops, 281. Yeah, it's not 218, it's 281. Well, I don't know. I don't know. The reading, I knew I was going to get good cards. Yeah, I wish I could get that reading. What the fuck? Oh, man. Alright. I am out of here, guys. I see things before it happens. Oh, you do ya? Well, I mean, you did say you opened your third eye. Mine gets clogged up a lot. A lot of shit gets put in there. And then I'm like, I can't see. Um, I was just thinking of something weird. I'm just gonna keep it to myself. Um, why it's just getting good. I know, right? Well, because I'm tired and I've been on for 3 hours and I also want to eat something. Um, Wait, so Jay, do you have an Instagram or a Facebook? Because you said you would come like on the live stream, and I'd like to be able to video chat and talk with you before doing anything like that. But if you're still open to like coming on the live stream, that would be cool. Um, I went to the surgeon and she told me that I don't have to have surgery. Yes! Nice! Oh, that's so awesome. Let me like adjust my shirt. I got so excited I lifted the whole thing up. Mm, I'm down. Bad scrambling. Wait, what do you mean bad scrambling? Who's sticky? This will show you what happens between us two. Oh wait, how many cards? 23? You want me to count 23 in? Ooh, what's gonna happen with me and this guy that I've been crushing on for the past year? Or can you only see things for yourself? All right. I don't shuffle it. Just go to 23. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me make sure I'm not. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 20. Why did you have me count 23 cards for it to be a 5 of swords? After all that good stuff and excitement. Wait, did I miscount? No, I don't think I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, that's the 23rd card. Just test every 3 months. Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh, well, I'm glad it worked out that way. Um, if you count to the 23rd card. Yeah, I don't like the 23rd card. Are you sure you don't want a different number? Or should I have shuffled and then done 23? I'll hit you video chat. Wait, can we video chat through Gmail? If not, Instagram or Facebook. On Instagram, if I had your Instagram, I think I could video chat you, but on Facebook, you have to video chat me. It doesn't let me from my business page video chat someone without them shuffle always. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Cause maybe because I brought up the guy I like, maybe this was meant for me. It's like it's gonna be disappointing. You're gonna feel defeated. Who, me and you chat on Facebook? No, I was talking to Jay, because I've been emailing with Jay, and he said he would come on the live stream. I'd like to add him to the live stream. Um, but before I add anybody to live stream, I should be video chatting and talking with them like beforehand. Um, I mean, but if you want to message my Facebook or my Instagram, you can. Let's order food together. No, I'm gonna get off and order food. Pig out alone. So that way I can just hate myself, not on camera. All right, so we're gonna count 23 cards. And we've got the Chariot at the bottom and the King of Cups on the top, but I'll count 23 cards, okay? All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles is harvest time. Um, you know, they describe this as divine timing because when it's time to harvest, that's perfect timing. Um, Look how deep the roots go. Hmm. The roots are deep. The tree, it's like most Seven of Pentacles, like the pentacles are like above ground on the plant, and it's like harvest time. Um, but when I say harvest time with this particular Seven of Pentacles, it's um, it's more like it's time to let it grow because it's rooted. It's rooted. It's grounded in, and it's got strong fucking roots, and it's above the surface now. The sunlight is hitting it so it can grow. Um, but like I said, it still needs to grow. It's not a tree yet. It's just like rooted in. It's rooted in solid. It's meant to be. Seven of Pentacles can also like represent reflection. Do I invest? Do I not invest? Um, I think you should invest. The card before the Seven of Pentacles was the Ace of Wands. You know, it's lit. It's lit. And then the next card after is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is slow moving, but he's stable. He's grounded. The it's gonna get done no matter what. But take take your time. I don't mean like take 10 years to go find her. I'm saying patience. The Knight of Pentacles, I feel like, is probably, yeah, probably the most patient knight in the deck. He takes his time. He doesn't want to rush. Because then you miss all the good stuff when you're trying to, like, rush, you know? I'm walking from the Isle of Man to Germany. You're walking? Shit, I wish I had a man that would be, like, walking from place to place for me. Go walk around the world for me. Get a yacht. Maybe that's what I need to start, like, requesting from men. Like, not only can you not be a liar and a piece of shit, but you better be willing to walk around the fucking world for me and pick me up on a yacht. I don't want to like go too deep into the ocean though, because like, what if like the yacht like gets eaten by a giant wave and then we just die in the middle of the ocean? I kind of want to be able to see land, so if I have to swim to safety, I can. I went on a cruise when I was little. I loved it. I don't know if I no, I could probably enjoy it as an adult, but I would be like, oh man, what if there's an iceberg right ahead? I watched Titanic recently, guys. Oh man. Well, and then I also used to watch those two shows, Disappeared and Vanished. And a woman in her 30s disappeared on a fucking cruise ship and then was seen years later being sex trafficked. It's like, where'd they hide her? Where'd they hide her? In a stowaway somewhere? I don't know. It's like, how'd you get a missing person off the ship when they're looking for them? Or maybe they had like a little boat or something nearby, like it was like a conspiracy. And someone on the boat tossed her overboard to someone that was following in a smaller boat. I don't know. I don't know. I had to stop watching those shows. They were making me so paranoid. I'm already paranoid. Um, maybe later if maybe later you from the Isle of Man, I'm If so, I'm not far from Jersey in the Channel Islands, like 50 miles away. Jack didn't need to die. There was loads of room on the fucking cupboard. He was gonna die anyways, though. He was gonna die anyways. And it's not it's funny, like we make all those jokes like, oh, there was room on the cupboard, but it's like when you watch it, he was trying to get it on it with her, and when he was trying to get on it, it was flipping it over. So that's why he stayed in the water. And then we also like make the joke of how like she's like, oh, I'll never let go, Jack, and then like he's dead, but she's holding on to his hand, and then like the boats are like coming back, and so she lets go of his hand, and people are like, she said she never let go, but that's not what she said she wouldn't let go of. He made her promise. Promise me, Rose. He wanted her to die an old lady in her bed. He made her promise she was gonna live on and have lots of babies. Um, and he said, promise me. And she said, I promise. And then he was like, never let go of that promise, Rose. Never let go. And she said, I'll never let go, Jack. And she didn't. She didn't. She went, she had them fucking babies. She had grandbabies. Her granddaughter was taking care of her and shit. So she definitely had babies. And then at the end of the movie, she dies an old lady in her bed, just like he fucking made her promise. So she kept her promise, and yeah, everything came full circle. Jack didn't need to die. And prized his frozen she pried his frozen hand off and let him sink to the bottom of the Atlantic. If that's true love, fuck that. But it was true love because if he was alive, he would have told her to leave him there. Like if, well, not if he was alive, but if his spirit was there and could tell her, and she was like, no, I want to stay with you, I'll die with you, he would have been like, no, Rose, I made you promise and you promised. So she was keeping her promise. That was true love. And we also have to remember, um, her fiance set him up. Do you remember that part, Ryan, where he's handcuffed in the basement of the fucking ship? And she's about to friggin' get on a boat and go to safety, and then she jumps back onto the ship to go find him. She almost fucking dies trying to find him because then the lower part of the ship is flooding. She almost cut off his hand with the axe trying to get him unhandcuffed. Like if she couldn't get him off of there, she wouldn't have left that room. So yeah, that was true fucking love. Most people don't know about that though. Oh man. The lovers. I knew I saw the red. I was like, wait, I thought I just saw the lovers. The lovers. I'm gonna have true love like that. I mean, I already had it with my daughter's father. Yeah, I mean, one could be like, but was it true love since you guys aren't together anymore? I think it was. I think it. We used to like write each other love letters. Write each other love letters. It's funny. I had like made a joke once that I was gonna make a notebook out of the love letters he gave me. The Notebook, one of the most classic love stories. The Notebook, Titanic. Um, I feel like those are like the top two like classic like love stories. I feel like there's a third one. I want to say, but I can't. I can't remember right now. Um, Rugger, I might boat to your island then. Well, he's apparently got a yacht. You better be careful though. Like, Rugger's name is Ryan. So when I say Ryan, that's what I'm talking about. Ryan is a prankster. Ryan, I'm gonna tell him what you did to your friend's car. You want to hear something so fucking funny maybe later? Ryan even sent me a picture, so I know he did it. He fucking screwed a big black dildo with balls on it to the bumper of his friend's car, and his friend didn't know. His friend was driving all around all day with a giant dick sticking off his car. So it's like you'll go pick up Ryan with your yacht, and then you won't know, but there will be a giant dick sticking off of it somewhere. Oh man, you better like if he gets on the boat with like a bag or something, you better make sure there's no power tools and dildos in there. Oh man. Maybe later. If you do, then let me know. I'll come have a pint with you. Oh, you're still on to and from prison. Have you ever got a letter from jail? Yeah, of course I have. All started when I was a young girl and my daddy used to send letters from jail. Um, well, no, I only remember my dad being in jail once and getting a letter. But I've had friends in jail. I've had friends that decided they love me while they're in jail. I have a friend that's in jail right now. He's in jail for murder. He was like growing up, my house was like the party house. Like all the misfits were pretty much just like all over my house, like sleeping there, half living there. The door at that house back then was always unlocked and open. You could just walk in anytime. Um, but yeah, he was like one of my brother's best friends growing up, and he practically lived at our house because his dad was abusive and a dick. Um, and he murdered some girl. Well, I mean, she was a prostitute. Well, I mean, that doesn't make it any better. But I'm just gonna explain the background of like the shade. He didn't just go out and just randomly kill some innocent girl. He was pimping out girls. This kid's been in and out of jail for a while, but he was like pimping out these girls, and one of them, he was, I guess, chilling with her one night, and his friend came over and they fucked around with her, and she started saying, "But I want more money for this," and he was like, "You're not getting more money," like, and she said to him, "If you guys don't give me more money, I'll say you guys raped me." Um, Now this is the kind of dude that would like like if he saw somebody trying to harm me or a child, like he would kill them. Like he's not like a, oh, I'm just gonna go around murdering girls. But he had already been to jail, and he was like, I'd rather go to jail for murder than rape. Like I had a history. If she called cops saying shit that didn't even happen, they weren't gonna listen to me. I would have gone to jail for rape. I'd rather be in prison for. And I'm like, I mean, I kind of like murder's wrong all around, bro. But like, I get what you're saying. I wouldn't want to be a sex offender in jail. I'd rather be a murderer. They're treated better. As horrible as that is to say. Um, but oh yeah, um, I had gotten a letter from him a few years back, and he made a comment about like, oh, sometimes I wonder what would have happened if I got together with Crazy Lynn. It's like I'm not crazy. Stop calling me that. Oh, it's like I'm like the normal one out of all the crazy people in the bunch. Um, just like, well, I mean, that was a long time ago, bro. And I was with my daughter's father, and he was in jail, and I would never be with him anyways. But it was interesting to be like, that's what you're thinking about in jail. Had I just gotten with Lynn back in the day, my life would have gone completely different. It's like, yeah, because I would have ripped your head off when you were trying to do stupid things. You certainly wouldn't have been pimping out girls if you were my man. I would have been like, no. I mean, if you have control over females like that, why don't you convince them they should be like going to college or getting help instead of doing drugs and sucking dick? Like, I don't know. But when he first started pimping out girls, that's what I said to him. I'm like, but James, like, shouldn't you, like encourage them to like better their lives? And he was like, Lynn, they're hoes. they're hoes. And I was just like, I know, but like they don't have to be. Oh, Rugger, I sure will hit you up and go for a pint with you, brother. You want to know what I did to Vice Principal's coffee? Oh my God. Did you pee in it? I was going to say, did you put your dick in it? But then it was like, no, well, unless it was an iced coffee. It was freezing outside recently, and I was going to walk in my house, and I was walking past my friend. He was outside smoking a cigarette. It was freezing, and I don't know why I say these weird things sometimes, but I was just like, oh my God, it's so cold. If I had a dick, it would shrivel. And he was like, what the fuck did you just say? I'm like, what? Don't act like you don't know. Fucking dick shrivels when it's cold, doesn't it? I'm like, like mine would invert right now. I'm so cold. I would go from having a penis to a vagina. You want to know what I did to Vice Principal's coffee? What did you do? Wait, did you end up saying the Notebook was as well? She fucked off with a rich man cheating on him and then come back later. Well, no. Do you not remember? Do you not remember her mother was keeping all the letters he was sending, and she never knew. She found out eventually when her mother like gave her the letters. And he told her too, like, I wrote you every day for a year, I think it was. Is that what? I haven't watched the Notebook in so long. But she didn't know. I think if she was getting the letters the whole time, she wouldn't have got involved with someone new. And then she was like being pulled between what was expected of her and her true love. And she ended up picking him in the end. Um, Roger, I sure will hit you up and go for a pint with you, brother. Maybe later. Hang on, put that black dildo in my bed, so that's why I said. Oh yeah, he did. He that because I after Ryan sends me the picture, I'm like, dude, so you just have like dildos on deck, like ready to go? And he was like, no, he put it in my bed as a joke. It's like, wait, so your friend has dildos on deck ready to go? He probably stopped at the store on his way over. We'll just go with that. If Ryan did that to me, I'll make you ride them waves sitting. Oh man. Oh hell no, that's not funny. Why not pay more money? Just back from getting a beer. What's not funny? The black dildo in my bed. Mine grows when it's cold. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't, does it? I gotta see this. You gotta take a video and send it to me. Like, normally I wouldn't request to see a dude's penis, but it's not like that I want to see your penis. I just want you. No, actually don't send me a video. Because it doesn't do that anyways. Yeah, the ladies call me the weatherman after freezing water. I promise 8 inches and always give them two. Here all night. I put spit and dirt from the floor. He drunk whole thing. Oh my God. I was young. I feel bad about it. Yeah, in the end, after she fucked off with that rich dude for a while, never go back to something like that. She belongs to the streets. Oh, that's funny. Ha ha ha, I'm in the Q% club 8.5 inch. Oh man. If I had a penis, it would be huge, guys. It would be so big. You guys would be jealous. Um, Wait, what was I gonna say? Oh, I was reading Jay about what you did to the principal's coffee. Oh my God. So an ex one time, I would never do this again. How old was I? I was probably like in my very early 20s. An ex was being a fucking douchebag to me and like called me a retard. A retard. And it was like practically like over like nothing. Um, I feel like such a piece of shit to admit this, but I he had a can of Pepsi. I fucking spit in it. But like I don't hawk loogies, so it was just like, you know, we used to kiss, so it's not really like too bad. But then I held the can over to my sister and had her fucking spit too. She hawked loogies. I'm not done yet, guys. Then I watched him pick it up later and take a sip. And he didn't just take a sip, he did one of these after. He took a sip and went, and I was just sitting there like, you fucking piece of shit. Good. Retard. I couldn't believe you called me a retard. To me, that's extremely offensive. That's extremely offensive. Um, if Lynn had a penis, we'd never get married men. Be gash on tap. She'd be a cross between Don Fry and Brian Shaw. I don't even know who those are. Damn, that's crazy. LOL. I seen a video guy pissed in soup at a nice restaurant. Yeah, see, I don't think he drank the loogie that my sister put in there though, because I think he would have felt it in his mouth. Um, I've thought about that from time to time over the years, like, oh, I feel like a piece of shit for that, because that's like grimy. But I mean, you know, him calling me names that day was not the first shitty thing he did. You guys, oh my God. You know who's worse than me? My older sister. You know what she did? This guy she dated cheated on her. She, first of all, she should have broke up with him if she was going to do this. Because how are you going to kiss him after this? Disgusting. Not only did she piss on his toothbrush, she fucking rubbed it on the inside of the toilet and then put it back in the holder. And then she watched him brush his teeth. And I'm just like, wait, so you're not going to break up with him? You're going to stay with him and let him kiss you after he just put toilet and your pee in his mouth? That's disgusting. Now I don't like to dine out. Oh man. Because you've seen the video of the guy pissed in soup at a nice restaurant. Yeah, when I was younger, um, there was a restaurant. It doesn't exist anymore. I think it began with a P. Um, it was kind of like I want to say it was kind of like a TGI Fridays. Is that the other restaurant that it's like? But anyways, so like there was someone that not only pissed in the soup, but they fucking put shit in the pudding. Like you can't go anywhere. Like even all the fast food that we eat, guys. Like I'm gonna order DoorDash. Somebody probably put their dick in my burger. Like, I wonder who's gonna eat this meat tonight. Shit, it's me. Oh, we need to bring her on live. Who, what? Oh, my older sister that pisses on truth. Well, I mean, I can put her on the live, but she's like a skeleton and in a bed in a nursing home, shaking and can't talk good. We can put her on the live, but it'll just make everyone sad. But I mean, it'll also probably make you guys appreciate how healthy you are, you know? Um, yeah, sometimes when I'm like sitting here and I'm feeling like depressed and I don't want to do anything and I just want to lay in my bed and never move, I think about her and I'm just like, what if what if I had no choice but to lay here and couldn't move? I would be so mad of all the times that I wasted just wanting to lay here and not do anything. Oh man. Count your blessings, people. I never send back food, never. I did that to my ex. LOL. Yeah, no, I won't send food back. Um, because that's my first thought is like they're gonna spit in my food or do something. You guys have seen the movie Waiting? I just hiccuped. Waiting? That movie's funny. Probably way too fucking accurate. I've never worked in a restaurant, so I can't like say for sure how accurate it is, but fucking Len, you've put me off my beer. What do you mean? Uh, I could marry you. Why? Because I spit in an ex's soda and my sister pissed on her boyfriend's toothbrush. Oh man. Yeah, they put the blood, sweat, and tears into that meat. I thought it had too much salt. Oh man. There, yes. Maybe's. Maybe come to Vegas with us. We're doing a joint wedding by an Elvis Presley priest. Oh, because I'm funny. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, life has been extremely traumatic. So I do try to laugh as much as I can. If I can turn something into a joke, I will. But I'm also like, I take things very seriously too. You have to be serious. You know what I can't stand? People that like it's like, I love that they're super funny, but like, then they don't ever take anything serious. Like my stepfather, he used to go do stand up sometimes, and he's a funny fucking bastard, but he's also a dick. Wait, what was I saying? Why was I bringing him up? Oh, people that are funny, but like, yeah, with my mom, and then even with his second wife, like, they would need him to be serious about something, and he would make a joke out of everything. But he was also a fucking narcissist, and would then like he's one of those people that will go around helping people, so then he can like tell people how he helped everyone, but then he'll also talk shit about the person that he helped and what a fucking loser they are. And it's like, okay, everyone's just a piece of shit and you're just this amazing person. Not like that hard. You've had a hard few weeks. Yeah, I've had a hard life. But like at the same time, like I've been so fucking blessed and so fucking lucky. So lucky. So it's like I can't ever fucking complain about my trauma. I share it, I express it. Um, Not that I never complain about anything. I do complain, but I'll have like a little vent complain sesh and then like I get back to being grateful again. Traumatic is my life. Kidnapped as a child, raped, dad tried to kill me, ended up in kids' homes, the prison at 15, 12 times, had my first daughter at 21, and that changed my life. Oh, wow. Oh, wait, so you were assaulted by your dad too? Wait, didn't you say your ex-girlfriend, or were you talking about yourself when you said that? Or is that something you guys share in common? I hate to put it like that, in common, like that's something you want to be like, we have that in common. Oh, man. Because that's heavy stuff. That's heavy stuff. It's like, how do you ever trust the world? Ever. Um, mm. Yeah, she was raped too, and me too. Oh, so it's like you guys understand each other in that way. See, I think I, ooh, I'm getting goosebumps everywhere. I, I think you guys are supposed to reconnect. You guys probably are supposed to reconnect and heal each other. Um, Evolve and ascend together. Together. Marriage. I don't. That's from the Princess Bride. You know, do you guys know what the Princess Bride is? And he's like, marriage. Marriage is what brings us together today. Marriage. I don't know why I'm saying that. Maybe you guys are gonna get married and she's gonna be like your Princess Bride. Oh, and you can be like, oh, what is his name in the movie? And he's like, as you wish. Because he's got like the Zorro mask on, so she doesn't realize it's the man that she was in love with, and she just thinks he's like a bad guy. So she pushes him down the hill, and as he's rolling down the hill, he says, as you wish. And then she realizes that it's him, because he used to say that to her. He was a farm boy. A farm boy. Fucking Helen. You know how we met? We met on YouTube. I was talking about water. We clicked straight away. That's crazy. Oh, so like you didn't like murder her? Let me just explain why I said that. Because, I always tell people on here, I'll never meet anybody off of YouTube because I don't want to be murdered. Like they used to have like the Craigslist killer, and I'm like, there's probably like a YouTube killer out there, and I would find him. Uh, I mean, it's not just YouTube for me. Like, I don't want to meet anybody. Like, I feel like more comfortable, like, if I'm gonna meet someone that I don't know, if like we have a mutual friend, like somebody that I know knows them. Um, I don't like meeting complete strangers. That's terrifying. YouTube lovers, LOL, rugger, it don't bother me, brother. It's all made me the man I am today. Um, if anyone needs chains, look no further. Yeah, Ryan's got the chains. Oh man. Um, yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I wasn't raped by my father, or my mom had a boyfriend who was inappropriate with me and did some groping, but it never made it past that. I avoided him as much as I fucking could. Um, but I was talking recently to someone about it, 'cause her daughter had something inappropriate happen with her stepfather, and I explained what I had experienced, and I'm just like, if I relived my whole life over again, like, I'd want it to happen exactly how it did, because it made me who I am today. And also the trauma that I've been through makes me love and empathize in a way most people fucking can't. Um, and then also when there's a young girl who is traumatized by an experience with her stepfather, I'm able to give her someone to relate to, and it makes it all fucking worth it. Um, so, you know, the worst things that happen to us, even like the worst of the worst, usually end up actually, well, I say usually only because some people don't heal their trauma, some people don't ever av- evolve, ascend, grow, and see things from a big picture perspective because they're so focused in and stuck in the trauma that they don't see there's lessons to learn from everything. Knowledge is power. So the more we know, the more powerful we are as a being. Um, some people get what I'm saying, but some people would be like, "How can you say that?" Um, and I get why some people would be offended by that. Um, you lost your whip? Oh no. My sister was also raped by two men in her teens. Um, there's more people that are sexually assaulted than people are aware of. I mean, every female that I know has some story of some kind of sexual either assault or somebody being inappropriate with them. Um, and there's also lots of men that experience it too, but it's hard enough when women are talking about it. It's even harder for a man who's supposed to be like strong and tough um, to open up about something like that. I'd recommend moving country. My boxers flew out my pants yesterday running down the hill in front of my crush. I'm embarrassed. What should I do? I feel like you came in here trolling that same thing once. Not all storms come to your life to hurt you. They come to clear the path ahead of you. Yes. Yes, they do. And sometimes it takes fucked up shit to clear that path. Um, I mean, like, imagine like a light, fluffy cloud or a rainbow trying to clear a path, like clear things out of way physically. They would just go right through them. They wouldn't be able to clear anything. Like clouds can move out of the way. They can clear their own path, but they're not going to move other things out of the way. So sometimes we need complete and total fuckery. Um, when Earth, like I was saying earlier, guys, Earth is a school. We came here to fucking learn, and unfortunately, trauma and pain is our greatest teacher. But not everybody sees the lessons to learn. It's like if you tell someone, oh well, there was a lesson to learn from your trauma, they're like, what do you mean I was being punished for something? It's like that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. Um, there's always something to learn from good or bad. Okay, most embarrassing situation you've all been in. Fuck and earn equals. Wait, what? Fuck and earned equals Earth. Most embarrassing situation. I'm trying to think. I don't know. I feel like my life is just filled with more like trauma than embarrassment. Like I've learned to have humility. Um, like, oh my God, this wasn't me that should have been embarrassed. I was behind a lady in the store. She had to be like in her 50s or 60s, and she had a huge rip like this long down the back of her pants, and her you could see her butt, like her actual butt. And I felt so bad. I felt so bad. I like stood like behind her, like close so no one else could see, and then I was just like, "Excuse me, your pants are ripped." Like how mortifying! You're just walking around, people can see your little bum cheeks, and you don't even know. My grandfather caught me having wank. That was mortifying. Oh, he saw it and looked up quick and carried on like he saw nothing. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of anything that's like was like super embarrassing for me. I mean, my family can be embarrassing to me. But is it embarrassment or is it more shame? I don't know. I don't know. But I am gonna get off because I've been on for almost 4 hours and I'm fucking tired, man. Nothing to that she'll admit on camera. No, I would admit it. I'm just trying to think. Oh no, wait. Remember the kid I was talking about earlier that I said was a murderer and he had sent me a letter talking about we sometimes wonder how his life would have went if he had just gotten together with Crazy Lynn. Well, it's like I was embarrassed, but like I was like more like pissed off like after it happened. Like we were having a party at my house as usual, and we were all like standing outside, and he pantsed me in front of everyone. Like he didn't pull my underwear down, but he did pull my pants down. And for somebody that's been like sexually assaulted and molested, like yeah, it was embarrassing. But then the like the trauma response kicks in, and then I'm like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Like, like I'm not gonna kill you because I'm embarrassed. I'm gonna kill you because like it makes me fucking uncomfortable to have somebody just pull my pants down. Um, but yeah, like there was like that split second of like embarrassment, like everyone's here, you're pulling my pants down. What the fuck? Um, I'm trying to think of like I don't know. Ask again on the next live when I'm not tired and maybe I can think of something. My ex-girlfriend's mom saw internet history about MILFs. Oh my God. I mean, I was embarrassed by this, but like I hid it with my hair so no one would know. But back when I was like 27, I was dating this dude and he had put hickeys on my neck and I'm like, dude, I'm too old. That's like if I'm a teenager, you can put a hickey on me and it's like whatever. But I'm like, I'm a mom. I'm like my late 20s. Like, you can't be putting hickeys on me. This looks trashy. And then like we were at his mom's. I didn't want his mom to see it, so I took my hair down. I'm just like, this is so embarrassing. Oh wait, no. No, you know what was embarrassing, you guys? When I was pregnant, when I was pregnant with my daughter and I had gas every day, all day, and it smelled like diarrhea. So when I'd be in the store, I'd be like, oh shit, I gotta fart. I don't want anyone to smell it though, because they always smelled so bad. My daughter's father was like this my entire pregnancy. Babe, take cover. Um, so yeah, one time when I was in the store, it was like, oh, let me try and go down this aisle because it looks empty. Pretend like I want to look at the hair dye. It was quiet, so it's not like I farted and anyone could hear it. But this lady came walking down the aisle. Oh man, the look on her face. It's like me and my son, like my son was like walking away from me because he was grossed out by me, so he wasn't even like near enough for her to be like, oh, maybe it's the kid. She knew it was me. Oh man. Or you know what else is when you fart during sex? That's embarrassing. And it's like I didn't push it out. You pushed in and pushed it out. I didn't do that. It came out of me, but you did it. Uh, how old is everyone? Maybe later it's 44. Oh God. I was gonna say I'm 39. I'm gonna be 39 next month. Oh man, but I'm already like almost telling people I'm 39. I'm making myself older than I am. No. Brian is 35, and if I remember, Jay is 34. Yeah, Jay's 34. I have bad breath in the morning. LOL. Yeah, everyone does. Everyone does. Hi, Shane. How are you? Hey, Miss. Good to see you. Hope all is well. Much love and happy Friday slash weekend. Oh, thank you. Happy Friday and weekend to you too, dear. Been telling everyone I'm 34, but no, 35. I'm gonna start telling everyone that I'm 34. That still feels too old for me. I feel like a broken child. I still feel like I definitely feel like a teenager, man. Like I'm not an adult. I forgot my age for about 3 years. Oh man. All right, I'm gonna head out now though, guys, because we're pretty much reaching the 4 hour mark, and I am exhausted, but I am hungry, and I'm not sure when I'll be back on. If I can have the energy to do it tomorrow, I'll come back on tomorrow. But we just had February vacation. The kids had a week off from school. So next week, next week will be better. Will be better. No, I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby. Yeah. Oh man. All right. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in as usual, for so long with me, guys. Well, and I'm saying as usual, like to the ones that are usually here. But like even to the ones that aren't usually here, thank you for tuning in. Um, yeah, I'm tired. I'm always terrible at like trying to like end the live because then I like ramble about ending it. So I'm just gonna wave bye and turn it off.